How you doing, Kay? Rough night, you say, huh? Did you get any sleep? Yole. Hello, Jason Pearl. I don't know what yole means, but that's all right. We say weird shit here all the time.
Wibble, 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 wah, 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 wah.
Case in point. Might head to her shortly, not doing good. Wow. Well, cheers to you, and here's to a good sleep. Sending you prayers and angels. Slipped off and on all day. Right on. Hello, Tanya. You've just come from the tires? See Death. What's up? There. I'll fix that. There you go. I know who you are. I worked like a dog today. Well, that's good. Sometimes good hard work is awesome. Baba, Baba, Baba. I think Jason Pearl has had a stroke, folks. Hi, Miriam. I'm not sure. We may have to. As the link, Bruce Wayne. Oh. Oh, yes. Gerard Palmer is clearly having the same stroke that Jason Pearl is having. How very interesting. Someone is in the green room. Ah, what's up, Bruce?
Yo, man. I'm pretty worn ragged, man. I had to do a lot of comedy tonight to keep my sanity. It's good to see you, my friend.
Right on, man. Yeah, good to see you too, bro.
Yep. We're on the same channel, right, bro?
As far as I know.
Yep. How you been? What you been up to?
Shit. Worked on some more fence today. Dicked around pounding that shit together, and that pretty much took up most of my afternoon.
Dude, I woke up to a dead car battery this morning.
Oh, damn it, man.
Yeah, I know. Don't you hate when that shit happens? Well, it's better than walking. I got a jump start because I had AAA. I paid my insurance with the extra dollars. Dude showed up, started my car in like 60 seconds flat.
Nice.
Yeah, I drove it around for an hour and it was all charged up, restarted. But you never know, man. I want to ask you, Sick Pat. You know about this stuff, man. You're highly educated.
I know about certain things. What's going on, man?
So these guys at Interstate Battery, I've got one of the best batteries you can buy.
Okay.
So 2 years old. Well, my last car had a battery problem too. I took it in there, and here's what the expert told me. He's like, once it's been entirely drained of energy, like mine was this morning, where not even the fucking odometer, not even the odometer light would come on the dashboard. Okay.
Right.
He says your battery's fucked. It can never be fully recharged. Is that true?
There are batteries that are like that, yes. And I don't know the specifics of it, but I know some batteries are and some batteries are not. The best thing you can do is when you go to buy a battery, ask your dealer. Ask whoever you're buying from because they'll know for sure.
That's what the guy at Interstate Batteries. This is an official Interstate Batteries dealer warehouse. Yeah. That's only battery they sell. That's what he told me. He's like, once it's completely drained, it changes the molecular bonds of the link between the lead and the zinc inside the battery.
Right.
And, some deep, heavy chemistry shit, like it can never be restored back. But the good news is you can trade it in and get 50% off your new battery.
You lose about 10% of your battery life and about 10% of your battery capacity every time you let your battery run completely, totally dead.
See, I fucked up, dude. I was getting groceries out the back, the hatchback, and I thought I had slammed it shut, but I came back 2 days later and the dome light had been off.
Yeah, for sure, Tanya.
Yeah.
Tanya said that a bad battery can overtax your alternator as well, and that's true.
What?
Yeah, because it can cause feedback in the lines and shit if your battery is bad, and it can actually do damage to your alternator over time.
Holy shit, that's deep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So, but if I take my car into this fucking battery dealership, okay, that's all they sell is Interstate Batteries. It's the official fucking dealership.
Yeah.
They fix, semi trucks.
Right.
They're going to tell me they're going to put my battery on this special machine that costs $5,000-$6,000, and they're going to tell me right away your battery's either okay to be recharged or not.
Yeah.
All right. But what about the alternator? Can I get them to test that? I don't know.
If not, all you got to do is take it to O'Reilly's. They can bench test your alternator.
No, I just did that, like you said the other day.
Yeah, you
test. I pulled up on that motherfucker. I did exactly what you said.
Okay.
And it said, this car is not qualified to perform any tests.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I went in. The guy said, "Oh no, that's not going to pull up any codes. You don't want a code reader. You want a code scanner, and this costs $3,000 fucking dollars. And
yeah,
we're not going to let you borrow one by just handing us your driver's license."
Right.
And see, now that my battery's been totally drained, all my codes have been erased, and now the ABS lights are on the dashboard, anti-brake system, which had never shown up before. Oh fuck!
That's what I'm saying. Any mechanic can test your alternator, though. Is my point.
Yeah, and take you to the cleaners.
No, it's usually that's a real simple. That's not something they can. I mean, they might charge you $20 or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. $20 is okay. Right, and just say run a scan on my computer.
No. Tell them to test your alternator to see if it's been damaged.
But can you see that on the code reader under the dashboard thingamajigger? Not the
I mean, if they had it. I mean, if they had the full scanner and whatever, that they could
$3,000 fucking scanner.
Yeah.
Because you're only using it for 60 seconds. They're not going to charge you $3,000 unless they're assholes.
Well, no, a lot of the bigger garages and stuff will tell you they do free diagnostics and shit.
Oh yeah.
As long as it's not like a little mom and pop spot, usually they do the diagnostics for free.
Right. So Riley, the dude told me, he's like, "Nah, we ain't gonna let you borrow our $3,000." He's like, "Dude, I'm an auto mechanic 30 years. And I don't even have one of those things because it costs $3,000.
No, I'm telling you, I know, but I can't. I'm not. How do I say it? I don't know how to tell him how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me neither. Can't you see I'm struggling here?
And I want to get him to people that can tell him how to do it.
Yeah, can't you see I'm struggling here?
Oh yeah, see, a lot of the bigger garages, man. If you got a 4 or 5 bay garage and they're doing steady business, they'll do diagnostics for free, man.
right? Because they want your business. When you find out what's wrong with it, they'll be like, "Oh, we can fix it. That'll be
Right.
$200.
Yep.
You just need a new alternator. We can plug it in for you right now.
Yeah,
All we
but
need is 200, 300, 400 fucking dollars." And you'd be like, "Well, what else am I supposed to do?" All right. All right, man. Thanks for letting me pick your brain. You're an excellent soldier, Sick Pat.
Right on, bro.
Yeah, this is serious shit, man, because we're getting 18 inches of snow tonight here. So I won't be driving for at least 3 days because it'll take me 2 days to shovel out all the fucking snow. Yeah, imagine 1.5 feet of snow. Oh, fuck. And trying to shovel that shit out with a spine injury.
No, dude, I hate shoveling the fucking snow.
I'll be out. I'll be in bed for 2 days after I shovel that shit out. That's what happened. Yeah. No, I'm serious.
No, I'm not laughing at you, dude. I'm laughing with you because I'm the same way, man. I shovel a 100-foot of driveway. I'm like, okay, I'm fucking done, dude.
Yeah, you're all good while you're shoveling. It's like when you get back home and sit down in the chair,
yeah.
You're like, oh shit. What the
and
fuck?
Dude, I'm not exactly completely fucking inactive around this goddamn, you know what I mean? Like, it's just horrible, dude.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit, what did I just do?
And it's cold and wet and miserable. And
yeah, and the muscles start to cramp up. And you're like, oh shit, what did I just do? Yeah, you just fucked up, but you did good. Now you can drive your car if you could just walk. If you just walk to the car. But I can't get down the stairs. Oh, well. Give it a couple of days and a heating pad. You'll be all right. Fucking life, dude.
Yeah, right, Ed K? Fucking upside down world. This is that shit that Mixoplex fucking lives in and shit. Bizarro universe.
We're going to talk about the election now. Oh, shit. Here we go. You know Trump won this, right?
What up, tow truck?
You know, it's all fraud. I mean, how can the votes increase by 300,000 when Trump was ahead in Pennsylvania in just overnight, miraculously?
They found
300,000 votes, and they were all for Biden. Yeah. They were all for Biden.
Not just a single Trump voter.
Right?
Ain't that amazing?
Bruce, what was going on with what's going on with your car, man?
My battery was dead this morning because my rear hatchback was ajar and the dome light drained it.
Yeah.
So I got a jump start and then I drove it around for an hour and it cranks back up again. So maybe it's okay. It's a 2-year-old Interstate, which isn't that the best battery you can buy is Interstate?
Well, how long was it warranted for?
Well, it's only 2 years old, but I can't read the sticker. I can't read the sticker, man, because it's got so much oil on it, and I tried to wipe it off. Oh, it's got a sticker on it that says purchased in 2019.
When the weather starts fluctuating from hot to cold, a lot of batteries shit out and stuff. But what were you talking about the alternator, though?
Well, that was
if you have a bad battery, it can cause electrical feedback into your alternator and do damage to it over time.
Dome light left on.
Yeah, I know, right? It's stupid, but you can cause damage to your alternator by letting your battery be fucked up.
Yeah, by draining with a dome interior light.
Yes.
Wow, I've never heard this shit before. But it could
be the weakness will cause like a signal and it'll attract junk to all your connections and stuff, including.
So I got a jump from I got AAA car insurance, and they showed up with this battery pack thing and plugged it into my battery, and it cranked right up.
Yep.
And I drove it for an hour, and I parked it twice before I came back home, and both times it cranked right back up again.
There you go.
So why are you concerned about your alternator?
Because Sick Pat brought it up.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I know I'm a fucking bastard.
But I want to know these things, man. I'm a scientist. I really want to
But
know.
you really can. By letting your battery go dead, you can fuck up your alternator. It's not good to do it. Keep your battery charged, bro.
So I'm sitting here thinking, Aaron DeTires told me tonight, he's like, dude, I called him on the phone before he went live stream.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you need to buy a new battery. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Damn it, Pat. I
Yeah,
know, right?
damn it. Hard knocks.
But yeah, it's a good time for battery for winter.
Yeah.
A lot of batteries take a shit when the cold comes around,
Yeah.
especially when they're 2 years
This
in the
car
winter.
2 months ago, so I don't have any idea what the fuck happened to it 2 years ago. Okay, it's a 20-year-old
But, I
car.
mean, if you can get a battery, then you got that amount of peace of mind, because that is one of the fundamentals of the car, man.
And see, here's the thing: is interstate batteries are the best fucking automobile batteries you can buy, but they cost $50 to $70 depending on the cranking amps.
Sure.
If you turn in a warranted, see, my battery's only 4 years old. So that means I get an exchange value, and I might only have to pay $25 or $30 for a $50, $60, $70 battery, because those lead and zinc cores are worth a lot of money to Interstate, and they recycle those fuckers.
Yeah.
So I've got the right. Am I talking right, tow truck?
All I ever heard of is like $10 cores, though. I don't know. Maybe there are high class batteries.
$10 off is something.
Oh yeah. But I mean, if you're you might if you're expecting a foot and a half of snow, I mean, if you got good connections on there and stuff, you might want to grab that battery and bring it on in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Damn it, dude! Why'd you wait so long to tell me? That's right. No, that's
bring it on in.
Below zero.
Keep it warm,
like 10 below, 20 below.
Never set a battery on concrete.
Oh, I know. Right.
And don't breathe the fumes.
No, you're supposed to inhale deeply, right?
Well, if you got a straw, then
and light a big lighter while you're at it.
See, we're Americans. We still have straws.
No, but see, man, I could do that, but unless it gets to like below zero, I'm not going to take the battery out.
Right.
Here's another thing, tow truck. I bought this thing with one of these fucking engine heaters, because this is a below zero state, and I don't even know what kind it is. There's like 16 different. I've done research on the internet, but I can't get a car to scope it out. There's like oil pan heaters, freeze plug heaters. Like, how do I find out? Take it to a garage and have somebody inspect it. Right?
Oh man, follow the cord.
Well, it's just a little plug that comes out my front. Yeah, but I mean, you can't see that shit.
It attaches to something. It's got two ends, Bruce. The end that you see and the end that you don't see. You got to see both ends.
But there's 16 different kinds of engine heaters, man.
No, there's two different kinds. Ones that work and ones that don't.
Right. So I should just plug it in and see what happens.
Yeah.
But I'm going to need a 150-foot extension cord to plug this fucker in.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to mean major voltage drop. Yeah.
You got sterno cans?
Huh?
You got sterno cans?
No, but I could get one. Oh, yeah, set a fire. Like the old days when I worked on a skidder crew. Hauling logs, you just throw a cup of gasoline on it, set it on fire, and hope the plastic wiring don't burn up. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can set it like a sterno can under your oil pan, and
or like 2 or 3 candles, right?
Yeah, something like that. Put
These are all questions
on the car; it'll stay warm.
Yeah,
but are you sure about have you done your antifreeze? Are you sure
I
you got
it today, man? I just went into a radiator shop. And they checked it for free. They said it's guaranteed to 35 below zero, and it won't get slushy until 40 below zero. Yeah, said all my shit checked today.
It's open 24 hours.
Yeah. There's so much I don't know, man. Thank you for the input, Tow Truck.
Gotta live up to the name, man.
But so since my battery totally drained today, even though it cranks up now, in 2 days it may not crank again. I need to buy a new battery, don't I?
Well, what I would suggest is that you pull it and that you get a nice little charger,
Trickle
something that'll give you a couple like 2 amps.
trickle charge.
Yeah. Or you could probably find a power supply around the house and make something. Like
Fuck no, dude. I ain't got no shop like you. I ain't got no fucking tools.
no, you must have a transformer from some electronics. Maybe an old computer. Or,
to get here if I order it online. Oh yeah.
No, I'm saying if you have a 12-volt charger or anything, like I got some speakers that run off of 12 volts. I got a TV that runs off of 12 volts.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have one, dude. It would take 2 weeks to get here if I ordered one.
Well, I'm getting ready.
But you're not hearing what I'm saying. If you have a transformer from an appliance around the house, you could use that 12 volts to keep your battery warm.
We had at the. You had at the.
No, I don't understand.
This part.
Like how you have a block in the wall that you plug into your computer. That
because of the way that
there's probably one around that you would read 12 volts on.
Is.
Like the power surge on my computer.
It goes up.
Surge protector.
Yeah.
Surge protector.
No, not the surge protector, the transformer block. Or, like I got. Okay. Well, Bruce.
So this part here.
Otherwise, all I could do is take it to the interstate battery shop and they'll put it on a trickle charge. And I know because this happened to me 6 years ago. They'll be like, you need to leave the battery here for 24 hours on a slow trickle charge. And they'll guarantee it that you got to leave the battery here overnight.
You had to turn it around.
And then we'll guarantee it the next day. If we can't guarantee it, we'll replace it.
How about this? Let me see. What the hell am I doing here? I'm trying to do a show and tell. You got one of these, Bruce?
No.
You haven't got one of these?
Wait, yeah, AC DC converter.
Yeah. Right? See what it says on the back?
I ain't got one that sweet, dude.
This is just for my speaker. This is for my fucking speaker.
Yeah, but I don't have one anymore. I used to have a whole bag full. And then the shit
I see. Well, I mean, you said fancy, and there's nothing fancy about it, but see what it says on the back?
It's an AC/DC converter, right?
12 volt, 1 1/4 amps, which is hardly anything for a battery, but if you could find a larger one that said 2 amps or better, then you could keep your battery warm with something like this you might have around your household.
Yeah, so tow truck, that's an AC/DC converter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm following you. I'm trying to follow you now. Right. Don't have one right now.
Okay. Otherwise,
I could go to a pawn shop tomorrow and buy one for $5.
Well, you could get a decent battery charger there, a real one, with settings and. I mean, anymore you can get ones. You can get ones that they got a lot of control and they just you just hook them up and leave them. And they do their own thing and they know how to turn on and turn off and all that other good shit.
Tell you a story, man. The most amazing thing happened to me yesterday. I was driving around town shopping.
Wait, where's the popcorn? Okay. Show. I got it.
And for some reason, I thought what I really needed was a flathead screwdriver. It was the only thing missing from my toolbox in my car. So
hello there, Chobits.
Chobit.
Harbor Freight.
Hey, good evening.
Hey, Chobits. I walk into Harbor Freight Tools, and for some reason, my mind took me straight to the battery section. and I was
Oh
looking
yeah.
at jumper cables and battery chargers, and all of a sudden I was asking myself, why am I looking at this shit?
Why am I? Why?
And then here it is 2 days later, my battery died.
Now
That's
you know.
shit right there. Yeah.
You got to learn to accept that intuition, man.
And I got jumper cables,
Cool.
but I didn't buy a battery charger, which I wish I did because there was only like $10, you know.
Yeah,
I bet
they might
can't
work
be
once or
hooking them
twice
cables
for
up your
you.
nipples, Bruce.
All right. Tanya has suggested in chat several hundred times. She had 3 strokes, an aneurysm, and a heart attack. And she finally got it out that you should disconnect your trunk light, replace the fucking battery, done deal.
Right?
Disconnect your trunk light. Oh, that's a hell of a concept. Wow.
Unscrew the bulb.
Yeah. Oh, Sick Pat. That's fucking excellent, dude. I salute you.
Don't salute me,
Wait,
salute Tanya. It was her
that's
idea.
I wasn't looking at the chat.
I know I haven't been either. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You're
that's
welcome,
cool.
Tanya.
Yeah. That's an excellent idea. That is fucking excellent.
See, doesn't tie the trunk shut.
No, it was just this thing, man. I was unloading groceries and I was kind of like anxious and I was trying to get my groceries in the house and I just thought I had shut the hatchback, that it was ajar, and I didn't know it for 2 fucking days. Oh, fuck.
See, when them cars tell you that your door is ajar, you should never believe them. It's still a door and the fucker's probably open.
It's still a door.
Yeah.
Still a fucking door.
Hey, at least I'm humble enough to present these circumstances to you guys and be embarrassed. Right?
Embarrassed? Shit,
Yeah.
I'd have probably been confused too.
I mean, you know how bad I fucked up before, Sick Pat, right? Don't bring it up again, please. At least I'm not driving drunk.
Oh, yeah. That's no good.
At least I'm not crashing gates anymore.
There you go. No gate crashing.
Don't make me go there.
Our therapist said we're cutting down on that shit, Bruce.
Yeah. I know.
You guys remember that song from C.W. McCaw?
Which one?
Is it East? No.
Southbound down, 18 wheels are rolling.
He said, my chromium plated, fully illuminated, genuine accessory shift knob come right off in my hand. I went down and around and down, run out of ground at the edge of town, and bashed right into the side of the feed store in downtown Pagosa Springs.
Damn, say that 3 times twice.
It's an old song from the 70s.
Smokey and the Bandit. Smokey and the Bandit movie?
No, it wasn't in the movie. He said I had racing stripes and dual pipes, and that Smokey had a Ford. So what's good,
man.
Florida?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Were you able to console Laura Loomer after her devastating loss?
No, Laura Loomer
Oh,
lost.
no. Shit.
Well,
Hey,
more
my mom said she's done voting.
Dude, are you telling me Laura Loomer lost?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I don't know. I would not know.
Wait, I thought they were.
I know my mom said she's never voting again.
No, tell your mama to vote twice next time and 3 times for her cat.
No, you know what I say? Fuck them.
Convoy. Don got it right. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You know, if they're all gonna lay down and take it, then they deserve it.
Yeah.
They deserve a demented, corrupt old man to be
But
president.
the legal fight starts Monday, bro.
Yeah, and don't forget
when
that
the courts open at 8 a.m., it's going to be a motherfucker down there in
the
D.C.
election is not called just because mainstream media says it.
That's right.
Every state has to
I understand. Hey, I understand that, man. I understand.
A lot of people don't. Every
Y'all
state
see
has to
Giuliani
certify their ballot counts, and they have until December 14th to certify their counts. And the legal suits that have been filed have to be settled by December 14th, or else it'll be extended, and then fucking, God forbid, Nancy Pelosi becomes president.
Yeah,
Giuliani
yeah,
says,
Jesus.
He goes, "Where'd you get that information?" And the lady in the crowd there, she goes, "Well, all the news channels are reporting that." And he was like, "Oh,
I know, right?
Media."
Giuliani, right? I know. Giuliani's like, "Oh, the mainstream media called it. That means he's the president." Excuse the fuck out of me.
So
that was hilarious.
So this video right here on the screen shows poll workers in Pennsylvania filling out ballots and stuffing them in the ballot box.
Yep. See that pen? It's not supposed to be there, is it?
Put it off full screen.
Nope.
Like that.
Can you put them up, Pat?
If he posts that in private chat, post a link.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sure thing.
Panty stuffing.
You can't blow them up
in their panties.
No, that's.
I don't know.
I've been warned. Right now, I'm pretty fucking frazzled, and I'm depressed.
I know, Bruce, but a lot of people are, man. Don't jump out the window. We got a lot of options here. A lot of options.
Well,
First thing you can do is go into your employer Monday morning and claim you have 34 dependents and cut the fucking money off from these pigs. And then you can boycott all these bullshit stores like Harbor Freight, shit like that, where it's all junk wax tools from China.
Right. Yeah, that's why I walked out of there and I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy no fucking.
Right on.
Right.
And then another thing a person can do.
At that moment when I was about to buy jumper cables, it flashed in front of my brain that I still had jumper cables that I bought 4 years ago in my closet. And I was like, holy fuck. But still, there was some kind of God thing going on telling me to buy jumper cables. I didn't really understand it at the time.
Chobits, that link is cool and all that, but I'd just like to make a suggestion that, man, maybe this here chat could be about us people and such. Because, that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to be kind, and I mean it in a great way. But that stuff's going on, and it's overwhelming a lot of people, and I kind of think, we need our companionship.
You just want to relax a little bit.
Well, it's not really about that. We need a lifesaver. It's the water's getting deep, man. It really is.
Yeah, Trevor, tell us what's on your mind, man. Penny for your thoughts.
Oh, dude, man, I'm just I need another vacation. Yeah, shit. I just got back from Key West on Sunday, nice. And I was all rested and relaxed and ready to go. And then Tuesday happened, or actually I should say Wednesday morning when I woke up, and it's just been like, man, I've just been freaking depressed since then.
I hear you, man.
Well, have you been sleeping all right? Everybody been sleeping all right? I hear nobody's sleeping or eating and shit.
No, I'm not sleeping, but I'm eating a shit ton more than I should be.
This is a battle between good and evil, and we know which will win. Good will win. Evil will smoke
the weed.
Yeah. But
faith
without works is dead. Gotta remember this. Faith without works is dead. right? So you heard me.
Good will win.
Yeah, I could hear you, Bruce. Also, God helps those who help themselves.
Yeah, but that's not in the Bible. That's just a good theory, Yeah. God also
Right.
said, if you look at the scriptures, he said true religion is visiting those who are homeless, in prison, and
Oh
motherless.
yeah.
Yeah, so when you're down and out, and this shit's hitting the fan, that's when you pray. There's no such thing as a foxhole atheist. And right now, the GOP has become foxhole atheist. They're going to start to pray for the first time. They're going to be like, oh, shit, we didn't back up Trump. Now we're in a world of shit.
Right.
Don T. Bro puts a link.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right, Tanya Sharma's giving me some good info. Ask the garage where you buy your new battery. No, it's not a garage, Tanya. It's the Interstate Battery.
Yes, Maya. Yes, Trump is where this is going to be settled is in the courts. It's not going to be settled at the voter booth. They did too much bullshit. This is going to have to be sorted out by the courts.
Oh, great. Tanya Sharma. Tanya Sharma's my new mechanic, babe. Oh, you're hard, Tanya.
Got
Maya, this fight is only half over.
Tanya's like, ask the battery dealer to disconnect your hatchback dome light, and they'll do it for free. I'm like, damn, that's a fucking awesome thought. Tanya is so fucking cool. She is awesome. I would have never thought of that.
Or you could smack it with a rock.
Sledgehammer, right? Crash it into a chain link fence gate.
Man, I had my glove box, right? It didn't quite latch right, and that sucking light would come on, and that put me down a few times. My glove box lamp.
Anything could drain the battery after
10
days.
Nice, Maya.
Yeah, I didn't think that. I thought just a little dome light, that's not going to drain the battery in 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah, if you're down around 30 degrees or below, the colder it gets, the less your battery works well.
Yeah.
And those guys said, hello, tow truck. How are you, sir? Greetings, panel. Much love and respect, everybody. Florida. Bruce, Sick, tow truck. Chobits. Is that what I'm... Chubits.
You got it.
Roger that, sir. Good to meet you. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
So Interstate Battery, they're the biggest ripoff I've seen in a long time, honestly.
What the fuck?
I don't use
car battery.
Who makes a good battery? The Diehard is still a good battery. You can't go wrong there. And the thing is, there's Sears all over the place, and they guarantee them for fucking everything. So, but yes, if you pull your battery down to zero, your battery is essentially debilitated at that point in the program.
So just because it restarted twice today after I drove in an hour, that doesn't mean it's going to restart again 2 days from now.
If you keep it in the cold, no, it doesn't mean that it will start 2 days from now. Especially if it's if you're in a partially debilitated battery, then every day is a crapshoot.
So, I mean, once
it's really that simple.
We're not even the digital display of the odometer.
Yeah.
You have a debilitated battery. It's not a full.
I'm asking you.
I do. I know exactly what you're doing. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
It won't even click. It won't even turn over the engine.
There you go, Maya.
Yeah.
You have a debilitated battery. The longer, listen, but if you can avoid, you could get through the winter if you were to start your car every day, let it run for an hour, and let your alternator work because your alternator is clearly charging your battery. B, don't start your car for a week, 2 weeks. Take your battery inside and leave it in the warm.
Oh, but wait,
Your battery stays.
The guy from AAA today tested it with his battery bank charger. It's like a suitcase battery.
Yes.
He tested my alternator and he said, your alternator is putting on a full charge.
Right. So if you start your car because you're in the cold weather, the cold is going to suck your battery.
Oh, I know.
If you lived in Florida, none of this would fucking matter.
Right. Yep. Cold is everything. Right.
So the cold sucks your battery.
Yep.
So again, if you keep your battery warm, your battery will not get fucked. If you start your car every day and charge your battery with your alternator, your battery will be fine. But your battery needs to be charged.
I'm just going to buy a new fucking battery. The question is because see, I just bought this car 2 months ago and it's 20 years old and I can't even tell. So this one sticker says 2019. So that's 4 years
I'm with
old.
Tanya on this. I have a new battery. I 100%, 1000% agree. Just buy the new battery. Get yourself a good 3-year battery and plan on replacing your battery every 3 years.
And buy a diehard is what you're saying.
I like diehards. I got diehards in everything I have.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your input.
Oh, my pleasure. I'll get off my soapbox now and let somebody else talk. There's another thing I want to talk about. Hold on. I ain't done yet.
All right.
So somebody, and I want to know who it was, fucked with Zoom the other day. Who was that? What the fuck happened there? And I can't read chat, but Zoom was really upset because some bully, some fucktard, I don't know who it is, but if I find out, I'm coming after his throat.
Well, wait a minute. Tell us exactly what happened.
I don't know. I have limited information on this, but I do know that Zoom was highly upset.
I'm in the same boat. I don't know really what's going on, but Zoom private messaged me, and it was like a whole bunch of nonsense. But what I got was that he was fucking angry. And
exactly.
Was he hacked or was he just texted a bunch of angry shit?
I don't know, dude. I think somebody did something to him. I'm with
I like Zoom.
Don on this one.
Somebody did something.
Or said
somebody said something stupid in a chat, in a live chat or something like that. I don't know what it is, but he was upset. He was highly upset. And this needs to be this.
The guy's going through.
Dude, I love Zoom. Love Zoom to death. And I don't want to see anybody pissing on his cornflakes. And I'll be standing up and putting my foot in somebody's ass if they do.
Yeah, I'll be upset too. But he wasn't hacked, you don't think?
No, I don't believe he was hacked. Okay. I believe somebody just said something, and I don't want to say just said something stupid, but somebody said something stupid.
Right.
And we all know the world is full of idiots, and the internet's a fucking highly concentrated place of them. So
yeah. We get hermetically sealed jars of fucktard around here regularly.
Exactly. So I just, it pisses me off because he's such a great guy. I love Zoom to death. So I need to, if anybody knows anything about that, I would be very interested in hearing more about it. Please.
That's the first time.
But I will cut a motherfucker. I swear I will.
Well, I'll tell you, Don, I've been kind of keeping my eye out across chats, trying to figure it out. Like I've been watching different chats and trying to see if I can figure out what happened. I haven't seen anything. I'm starting to wonder if maybe he didn't misunderstand something. Because honest to God, nobody's talking. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
man.
Well,
don't talk about it. Don't talk about that shit. Just do it. Okay. It's not cool to talk about it. Just do it. You follow me?
Okay, so I should just go cut a motherfucker and not talk about it? Is that what you're telling me, Bruce?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Roger that. I got it. Okay. NSA style, baby. I understand.
Right. Copy that.
But I got to say, it really upset me So I wanted to bring it to people's attention that this is
First
just
I heard
that's not
about
right.
that. That's fucked
I'm
up.
with you, man. Yeah, for sure.
And once you talk about it, then you're fucked. You know what's
I
happening.
really fucking hate bullies. You know what I mean? That's my thing.
I hate bullies.
Yeah, this shit will not stand. We're all friends.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I will fear no evil, for I am the baddest motherfucker in the valley.
Yes, sir.
So, having said that, I would like to graciously and cordially call for fire in the bowl, bitches.
Fire in the bowl.
Oh shit! I got a joint around, dude. I joked a smoint around here earlier.
Good Lord.
I love you guys.
How
Everyone,
you feeling, man?
I don't even have
Joked a smoit? Is that what it is?
I joint a smoit. You don't like it? Figure it out. I joked a smoint. Now you got to be very
choked my
high to
chicken.
comprehend the convolution of my language.
There you go. Fuck your feelings, nigga.
I joked a smoint. All right, you fuckers, and I'm only smoking CBD, so I can't even get high off this shit. Barely.
Why are you only smoking CBD? Dude, love your mask.
Montana just legalized marijuana with this election.
Congratulations. That's fucking awesome.
I know.
You know, and if it wasn't so goddamn
But-
cold and had asshole deep snow, I would move to Montana.
But even though that's great news, it's going to probably take 6 months to a year for them to figure out how to make sure everyone has an ID for 21 years old.
Yeah. That's nice for all the other motherfuckers. But now you're legal, so just smoke.
It's going to be state dispensaries. Even though it's legalized, it's going to be state dispensaries charging 20-something fucking sales tax on it.
Dude, every dispensary is still cheaper than the street around where I'm at. I don't care how fucking crooked they are. Every dispensary is way cheaper than all the fucking people selling weed on the street.
But you hear my good news? 53% voted to legalize marijuana in
Yeah,
Montana.
that's awesome.
Yes, thank you.
Dude, it even if it's just 50.00001,
Right.
I don't really give a fuck. It's legal. That means that I can put an ounce in the car and drive to the fucking store.
Right. If you got
And
an
Mr.
ID
Mr. and when
21
Mr.
years old,
Popo pulls me over and says, I smell weed, you can say, I don't give a fuck.
Of course you do. I have weed. There you go.
Of course you do. I have weed. Exactly. Of course you do. I just burned 3 joints.
no, just say I'm on my way home from the dispensary. I haven't smoked anything in my car. You
So,
fucking
yeah.
asshole.
You know, all the cost of the weed is pales in comparison to the fact that it's legal.
And see,
And now you can grow your own.
Earlier, it's still going to be illegal to drive under the influence of marijuana, but the test that
So?
they give you. Hold on, this is a hypothetical. Serious.
I read your hypothetical earlier, and there's
So
no
I'm
fucking
gonna
way
test
they're going to
you
keep you in jail for
for
24 hours because now marijuana is now. I'm not saying DUI is a civil offense, or is it?
Alcohol.
But possession of marijuana is now a civil offense. It's not a criminal offense.
Right.
Well, then
So they're not going to get you for possession. They might get you for DUI, but they're not going to get you for even if they blood test you or test whatever, they don't take a motherfucker to jail while they're waiting on his shit.
Dude,
You're still innocent, remember?
You've been watching my text before you came on the camera. I see how.
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Dude, that's what I do. That's what I do. I'm an intel guy.
Okay.
I'm a security guy. I read all that shit.
Like how
I know about all you motherfuckers, right? All you motherfuckers. I've seen your CIA files. So don't lip off to me.
I would be sad. I would be sadly disappointed if you didn't.
But dude, I love how you roll. That's good. Always lurk and get your intel before you
Know
join.
what you're talking about when you open your mouth. That's what I believe.
I know. These are questions, my friend.
I got you. The world is full of questions, and you're in the right place to ask those questions. And that's kind of the thing. If you don't have the dais, how's it pronounced? Sick Pat? The
dais, yes.
If you don't have the dais to present the questions to, then you're not properly equipped. You're just not getting the right information. You know what I'm saying?
Ask the questions, and I hope you respect me for that.
You do, and I respect you for that.
Yes.
There's no dumb questions. There's only only dumb questions are the unasked questions. My humble opinion.
No such thing as a stupid question, just stupid people.
Absolutely, man. You got it. And I discovered you
Well,
can't
who's going to loan me $100?
You just have to use a hammer.
I like the hammer theory. Yes, sir. That's brilliant.
So who feels like loaning me money?
I don't know how much money you need. I don't loan money. I give away money.
Dude, send some fucking money to Aaron the Tires, man. He needs pink fiberglass or he's gonna freeze to death.
He don't want my money. He's got money. He's got more money than I got, probably.
He's got it, man.
Needs about $350.
$350.
Yeah, $350. Buy some Owens Corning pink fiberglass, or else he's gonna fucking freeze to death. Maybe he's a tough. He's wiry, man. I love that guy.
He's
my friend.
He's a tough old nut, and he's been doing this a lot longer than we have. So I ain't too worried about it. He does this. He chooses. This is his choice. Okay, he chooses this life.
It's more than that. This is fun for him. You know what I mean? Like
this is camping out for him. So he digs this shit, and he's equipped too. He's not unequipped.
If you really have money to spend, please send him a Lowe's or Home Depot gift card to buy some Owens fiberglass pink insulation. He needs it. Go. All right, please.
Okay.
Please. I'm asking you, sir.
That's something Fayetteville, New York, or Fitterville, New York address.
I'm gonna post right now in the chat room. Are you in Sick Pat's chat room?
I am in Sick Pat's chat room.
To Aaron the Tires, P.O. Box.
Send your donations.
Yep.
Okay.
Franklinville, New York, 14737.
Tanya is at Winter Yet to North Pole. Oh, and that's another thing. I swear I thought Tanya Sharma was going to pop a vein earlier on this battery thing. Dude, you really need to start listening to Tanya Sharma when she's talking to you about auto mechanics. She knows what the fuck she's doing.
I know, and, she's embarrassing me, man.
And she's having an aneurysm because you're not listening to her.
I know, it's great.
I thought she was just going to start like screaming and posting random capital letters. Like,
I thought if Sick Pat hadn't said something about, had said something right there, she was.
P.O. Box 63, Franklinville, New York, 14737.
Yeah.
Aaron the Tires address. Please, if you feel generous, please help the man out. He's going to be in a lot of hurt with no insulation for his cabin.
It's wonderful that you're such a caring and such a caring individual. It is.
I do my best.
There you go. Pay it forward, right?
I got it.
All right. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Right on, Kay. Take care. We'll still be here.
And I guarantee you that's his real address because I've sent him package.
Oh, I know.
Package.
I know.
And that's his P.O. box. You can send him a money order or a check.
He's actually already in my
a Lowe's gift card. See that way you make sure your money goes to fiberglass or whatever he needs, screws or nails, or if you send him a hardware store gift card.
Well, if I send him a hardware store gift card, he could still go over and buy cleaning supplies with him. That's not my point. I guess
I'm
that's
doing the
probably
best I can
incorrectly.
here, man. You know,
Dude, you're awesome. You're awesome. Don't worry about a thing. I got this.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
I'm on it. I'm on it. When I say I'm on it, it's done. That's all you need to know. I'm on it. Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, I'm watching you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought sounds like everybody's asleep. I'm the only one rambling on here. Okay, so
I was
yeah,
muted.
Florida's. So yeah, this election thing's kind of a little bit fluffled. But be honest with you, I'm brain to focus on other things, other products that I need to have around the house, work things. As a matter of fact, I'm in the middle of trying to find another job. I just went through about a half dozen interviews this past week, which actually worked out pretty well. I'm pretty excited about that. That could add another $25,000 to $35,000 a year onto my salary. So I'm pretty excited about that. But everything is remote these days. I don't know if you guys have noticed it or not, but I'm seeing statistics where companies are putting forth 60% of their jobs are being presented today in recruitment as remote. And I was just like flabbergasted over that. Because back 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when I looked into, and I really want remote. I want to do my work remote.
Wait, does that mean overseas?
No, it means work from anywhere, basically. I don't need to go into an office.
United States, right? Work from home.
Work from home, exactly. Right. But I work from the passenger side of an RV. Or I'm building a house in Nevada right now. You guys know that. So, but I'm right now in Maryland, so I can work anywhere in between. So what I want to do is I want to work while I'm boondocking up in the national forest. So I've got the ATVs and the 4-wheel drives and all the kids and the dogs and everything up in the woods. I can make internet up there with fucking out of thin air, and I can work from there. And that's what I really want to do. Park the RV up there and fucking just have at it for a couple weeks.
What kind of work are you talking? Cutting on trees?
Okay, maybe I should explain myself a little bit.
I'm sorry, I don't catch every show, man.
So I do information security for the federal government as a work, as a profession.
Careful, loose lips sink ships. I'm a Navy man from way back.
I'm a Navy man myself. I was an EW myself. So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But right now I work for a company that allows me to work remotely. In other words, I work from home. They've been kind of dicey about letting me work from anywhere, like my RV. But recent job, and the company's kind of pissed me off a couple of times, so I'm in the process of looking for another company. And generally, when that happens, I can bump a $15,000 to $25,000 a year raise out of it.
Wow, that's sweet.
But
congratulations.
So thank you, sir. I very much appreciate it. So what I'm trying to do, what I'm doing is looking for a job, and turns out I can get a lot more remote or work from home opportunities doing what I'm doing these days than I ever have in the past. And that's because companies are presenting work from home opportunities at a much higher rate in their recruitment.
Security?
Well, on network and in information security, yes.
Right. Yep.
So it gives me a lot more opportunities to work from home, which is incredibly important for me.
my friend that I'm going to visit in 2 weeks, I'm flying. I can't believe I'm actually going to fly again in a fucking airplane. Going on a Boeing 757.
I hate flying. I've flown all my adult life, and I can't stand it.
But this guy is the head engineer for the entire state of the IBM computer servers. He sits at home and drinks beer and watches TV and gets paid fucking $37 an hour just to watch and wait for his pager. And his pager might go off once a week, and he has to come in and fix the server. Can you imagine getting paid $37 an hour to sit at home and watch TV and drink beer? That's a fucking job right there, dude.
I make $77.25 an hour on an annual basis to sit at home and watch TV and tell people what to do.
Wow. So you know what I'm talking about. Those kind of
I have an idea. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Those kind of jobs do exist. Yeah.
Yes, they do. They do.
Most people I tell that story, they go, "Oh, you're full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about."
And what I'm trying to do is push that up. I'm a push the envelope out kind of guy, you know? So why can't I do my $77 an hour job from the top of the Colorado Rockies while I'm out there boondocking in the woods?
All you got to have is a signal. Digital
Exactly.
signal. All right.
Exactly.
That's all you got to have.
And I've got $1,000 worth of network in my RV that says I can make fucking internet in the middle of the Rockies.
Yep.
So there.
Way to roll, man. I salute you, sir.
So, dude, that's kind of my dream. You know, if I can park the RV out in the Rockies, I'm an off-road guy. I love going off-road. You ought to see my Jeeps, my ATVs, my Razors, fucking UTVs. I just love dirt. So if I can get out in the middle of the woods and enjoy my hobby, at the same time be able to pull off a 40-hour work week and make, let's just say a shit ton of money, then, dude, I'm living the dream. That's the way I see it.
You are. Yes, sir, you are. No doubt.
But hey, I'll shut up and let somebody else talk.
What?
But I just want to point. I just want to point down here. Still POTUS, bitch.
Yachts.
That's right.
Still God Emperor Trump of the United States.
Exactly. And don't ever forget it. All hail to Nero. Fuck yeah, dude. I love that. Oh, God, I love that. That's fucking awesome. Dude, that's badass. I like that. I really do like that a lot. Somebody has a very, very active brain there. I like that.
All hail Nero, huh?
Well, I just don't know how I'm going to be able to do 4 years of Biden. I got to keep my head down and my mouth shut, and I'm not real good at that.
Well, I already
in the woods and keep your powder dry.
Yeah.
Dry. Yeah.
Well,
but I kind of learned how that worked after 8 years of Biden as VP. That I put up with because it's my constitutional duty.
Yes.
The guy walked in and he got sworn in, and I told my friends, well, there's our new president. Like it or leave it, because it was their turn, because it was a legal vote, as far as we know. That's how it works.
You're right. But see, that's where we differ from the other side, is that we don't take to the streets when our feelings get hurt. We don't start burning shit when shit doesn't agree with, when we don't agree with what's going on. But But if it's legal, then it's legal. I don't know. But I'm the guy that, you know, that's all well and good, but I still got a shit ton of guns and ammo that says I ain't gonna sit by and take this fucking lightly. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Well, you know, celebrate, congregate, and tailgate. I mean, we got
Bible
a
bullets
group up.
and beans, motherfuckers. Bible bullets and beans. I
The
got my
unfortunate part
one
is that
hand, I got my
everybody's
Bible in the other, and my ass is farting out bean farts.
Well, one of my saving graces is the fact that I'm trying to move out of a blue state into a semi-red state, into Nevada. At least they'll let me have my guns and my weed there.
Move to Montana, man. This is the last greatest place on earth. You can make
Speaking of
AR-15s and sell them here.
There's two problems with Montana.
Federal license. You know that? You can
There's two problems with Montana. Cold
like it.
and taxes.
Yeah, it's
like
cold as fuck.
It's cold as fuck, and you have a deep state tax. The state of Nevada is warm and no state taxes. So that puts an extra $8,000 in my.
Don't move here expecting to earn a living, because you will not unless you're in the fishing and hiking industry. You know.
Well, you don't understand. I can live anywhere, and earn my living.
Yeah, but I'm talking the average person. Don't move here unless you're ready to retire, because you will not find a fucking job in Montana.
Wait a minute. What about mining?
Like me, disabled.
I don't know, man. Montana's a beautiful place. It's got a shit ton of stuff going on.
And this, you know, you've seen Alex Jones videos and the book by the great guy, you know, Last Redoubt, the last patriotic places to go to. The only way you're going to survive when the shit hits the fan is being away from the nuclear weapons facilities. And then the only way you're going to do that is be in the mountains.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, so we all know that the country is the way to go. Okay? There's no doubt about that.
So
my little sliver, my little sliver of heaven.
Idaho, Montana, Utah. Wait, there's 4 places. Idaho, Montana, Utah, or Wyoming. Those are the only places you're going to survive when the shit hits the fan. If China starts nuking the United States. But
well, number one, I'm not too worried about China nuking the United States because they don't have the juice of the fucking. They're not equipped. They're just not. No matter who's fucking president, they're just not going to do that.
China's also. Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
So China's
jump in.
China's a little too smart for that, anyways. They play the long game, and just starting lobbing nukes is a bit short sighted. China's looking out 100 years.
Well, they're trying to look out 100 years. Yes, they are playing the long game. I agree with that.
They play chess. We play checkers.
Agreed. Absolutely.
Well, it could still happen tomorrow.
No, it couldn't.
Yeah.
No, it couldn't. They don't have a fucking missile capable of reaching here, for starters. So that's just horseshit.
United States.
Ask me how I know that.
Yeah, retaliation, the mutual assured destruction, the MAD policy. If any birds start flying, the United States submarines will take them.
You don't understand. Yeah. They don't have a bird capable of getting here.
You think?
The DF-21 and the DF-26 is their big birds, and they won't make it, particularly where they're located at.
Really? Oh, wow.
Dude, I study this shit for a living, so don't.
Okay.
The Chinese lobbing nukes. The Chinese might be lobbing nukes at Taiwan, but they ain't lobbing nukes at us. So some horse shit about 4 states being the only safe place, that's horse shit.
No, I thought
that's just horse shit.
Or Alaska.
Who said that?
Yeah, I know. Bullshit.
Who said that? Who's got a name? What name? Give me a name. A neck that I can stand on.
Right. I don't know, man.
Doesn't
I don't
happen.
know.
The North Korean, that North Korean fucking psycho has been trying to get a lob a nuke to the fucking West Coast or to Hawaii now for 50 years. Him and his whole goddamn limb just been trying to get a nuke to the United States.
And they can still barely reach maybe California.
Maybe Hawaii.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe if they sneak up on us with some submarine shit that they're trying to pull off now.
Right.
But just lobbing something from North Korea ain't making it. They don't have the juice for it.
You know what they told us in the submarine force in the 80s? The Russians, nuclear ICBMs, land launched, have a greater probability of going straight up and coming straight down on Russia than they do landing on American soil.
They're absolutely right.
Yeah.
They're absolutely right. Now, Russia is a different animal. Russia has been building nuclear missiles now for fucking 70 years. They know how they stole some of those fucking German scientists. Nazi scientists.
We got half and they got half.
And they got half, exactly. So they know how to build a fucking rocket.
Their shit, their guidance systems are so fucked up, they could go straight up and come straight back down on Russia.
You're absolutely correct. Nobody knows if their fucking shit will separate, and only about 1 in 10 of their missiles actually get off the pad. So, yes. But they've gotten a lot better at that these recent years. And the S-400, the S-300, S-400, and the new S-500 is a testament to that.
Yes, sir.
They've learned
30 years. I'm 30 years behind. Okay, I've been out of the Navy for 30 fucking years, so I listen to everything you say.
Hey Don, do you remember Lance devices, Lance missiles?
I do remember Lance missiles, yes, sir. Army, I believe they were. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was survey for them guys.
Fuck
And
yeah.
Back in the mid '80s, the power that we had in our little group was absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Wait, those are guided missiles?
No, we pointed them. We had artillery directions.
They were ship launched missiles?
But like, so I was a surveyor, but we had we always aimed at the same brick in Red Square, Moscow.
I need to smoke a cigarette. I love you guys. Keep talking.
If I'm not mistaken, the Lance were mid-range nuclear tip in Europe. Is that correct? I believe they were.
Yeah, track or wheel mounted, but basically tank mounted launchers.
Holy shit! And so tactical.
So we had we had like 11 rigs, and we could throw a missile out every 7 minutes.
But those were small nukes, like 1 kiloton, 3 kilotons, small tactical nukes.
So we had our outreach of all of Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's
probably had about 1,000 range. So.
That's a tiny little piece of the strength of the United States military 40 years ago. Right?
Yeah, but tactical nukes can fuck up your whole fucking day, dude. It doesn't matter if it's a big nuke. Right?
That's
wow, I'll tell you what, man. I didn't know you were in arms like that, dude.
Yes, sir.
You're a nuke. You're a fucking nuke.
Well, I was
a nuke like me. Wow.
So tow truck was a tactical nuke forward lookout. Yeah.
Like, look out.
So yeah, he was what is that? SAS for nukes. Yeah. That's pretty badass.
82C.
Yeah, I was on the USS James Monroe, SSBN, guided missile nuclear submarine. It's pretty bad.
I was electronic warfare in the U.S. Navy.
I joined wanting to be an airborne ranger, and I was really intelligent, so they gave me that job, and I was really excited about it. But they developed a GPS system that kind of took away the necessity for my type of person to be dropped in. So they didn't have Airborne 82 Charlie anymore, and it really pissed me off because I wanted to be an Airborne Ranger. Yep, that's my story.
E2 Charlie. E2 Charlie was a Hawkeye. That was a. You're talking about the same aircraft? Oh, I'm sorry.
82.
I
It's the
misunderstood.
MOS.
Okay. I did electronic warfare in the U.S. Navy for 20 years. So I don't know shit about that, but I rolled out of there and went to work for NSA up at Fort Meade. That opened my eyes, gave me skills I didn't have before.
Right.
But now I work for the commercial industry, and they pay me a shit ton of money to sit on my ass, sit at home, drink beer. What did Bruce Wayne say? Sit at home, drink beer, and watch TV.
Iron, nuclear. Man, I was
cool.
Poseidon 2. I mean, the USS James Monroe started out with the Polaris, and then it went to Poseidon 1. Then it was refitted to the Poseidon 2.
Then it went to Tridents, and then it went to D4 Mervs.
Trident 1.
And then it went.
I mean, so much shit happened. I don't even fucking know, man. It's been 30 fucking years. You know, and I've got to remember not to remember that shit, because if anyone fucking kidnaps me and drives bamboo shoots up my fingernails, there's only a couple of top secret informations I know, and they'll never get it out of me. They can eat my nuts, and I'll never tell them.
Yeah.
Right. You know,
but the chances of that actually happening are slim to none.
Yeah, right. I'm sitting here talking about it on a live stream.
Exactly.
So,
the Chinese have
same information on fucking watching a Crimson Tide movie. Watch Crimson Tide.
The Chinese have already paid some hooker to bribe some FBI agent to give them the plans to the fucking whatever nukes that they want to have.
But sir,
in microfilm form.
Submarine goes, and I'll say very fucking deep. How deep does submarine go? Very fucking deep.
Thanks for that link, man. That is really cool. I just took a glimpse at it, and that really brought it back. And that really, I have left all that stuff far behind. So when you brought that back, and I looked at it, I was
36.
like,
Did you ever work at the Cornfield Destroyer USS Rancocas? No. FFG 36. That rings a bell.
I've never heard of that before.
I remember FFG 36 out of Charleston, I believe it was.
Well, that's my USS James Monroe, SSBN 622.
Where were you stationed out of?
In the 1980s.
Where were your home port?
Yep.
What was your home port?
Charleston, South Carolina.
No shit. So you were up at the weapons station? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I was on the USS James Monroe, the Jimmy Fish.
I was on a destroyer, DDG 44.
Look at the link
in Charleston, South Carolina, in the early 80s.
Who?
I was on a DDG 44, William F. Pratt, I think it was.
What was their name?
What was their name? William Pratt.
Oh, the William Pratt. Hell yeah, I remember the William Pratt. She used to cruise up the harbor. Oh yeah, guarding the subs there in Charleston. Of course, I remember you. We served together,
dude. I used to go. You and I believe were in Charleston at the same time.
80.
We used to
82,
82, 83.
Then I went,
yeah.
Then I went to Scotland. I went to the secret submarine base in Scotland, Holy Lock. You ever heard of Holy Lock, Scotland?
Yeah.
It's now defunct. Yeah.
USS Underwood, early 80s. Club Kid was one of us also, I guess, looks like.
Underwood. Yeah. So we're brothers in arms, you know.
Did you do a med cruise? Fuck yeah, I did a med cruise.
No, I did.
What did we checked into Rota, Spain? So we crossed the Atlantic, check into Rota, Spain, go through the Straits of.
Man,
what's that?
The Arctic Circle. I painted the nose blue on a surface ship. I got in some trouble on my submarine.
Listen, I was a blue nose and I was also a shellback on 2 different boats. But yes, I did a couple of med cruises, and that's where we went to Mallorca, Palma, Mallorca, in Ibiza, Naples, Italy. The second fleet was checked in at Naples, Italy. And so that was always fun. God, I got drunk there and saw transvestites for the first time. That was funny as shit.
Well, I was on a blizzard at sea where the wind was blowing 57 knots and it was 35 below zero above the Arctic Circle.
And you were under the water in 70-degree temperatures. We used air conditioning, getting 3 of the best meals in the United States Navy.
No, this is not on a submarine. I've served on 4 different Navy craft.
Oh, surface boats?
Yep. Pukes.
Pukes. Is that what you call them?
Huh?
Is that what you call them? Pukes?
On USS Yellowstone, where a dental technician posed for Playboy magazine with a uniform opened up showing her titties out.
Okay.
And was busted. And she actually had her fingers in my mouth. She fixed one of my molars.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would pay.
I mean, if you got to rub up against those titties, then good.
Yeah,
I'm happy for you, and you should be very proud of yourself.
Yeah, right. But I still am offering $1,000 for anyone that can give me even a photocopy of that.
Of her titties?
Playboy magazine. They called it the Love Boat because it was the only ship in the United States Navy that had 50% female.
Yeah, I remember that.
You do?
Oh, well, listen, I remember when women first hit the fleet, okay? Right. And my life was fucking miserable. It was the worst goddamn thing that ever happened to the United States Navy.
And now they got females.
And I still believe that.
With nuclear missiles, dude. And they've got 5 fucking dudes serving in Leavenworth 5 years right now for videotaping a female lieutenant in a submarine with nuclear fucking missiles in the shower. I mean, what? It's 2,000 years of naval tradition flushed down the fucking toilet. Don't get me started. I'll get high.
I'm not. Let's not talk about it. Let's talk about good things. Flowers and bunny rabbits and children and what is it? My Little Pony and unicorns. Yeah. Unicorns. Motherfucking unicorns. Do you hear me?
You don't put a woman on a submarine.
No, you're right.
Right? Can you tell I'm the real deal?
I do know that, dude. You don't put women on fucking combatants. You just don't. I choked and spit and sputtered around them putting women on support vessels like the Holland and most of those sub tenders and destroyer tenders that I went to see in Gaeta. But that was fine. But women on fucking on combatants, I'm just not up for it. I'm just not.
Your submarines, yeah.
And listen, I'm Mr. Women Equal Rights kind of guy because mentally women are pretty much equal to us. Emotionally, they're not.
Play the story out. You got 150 horny fucking dudes.
I know. Yeah.
I'm just telling for the rest.
People are gonna fuck. They're going to fuck. Count on it.
They're going to fuck or videotape her in the shower at least. And there's dudes 5 years in Leavenworth prison right now for
all right, listen. if chick wanted to get videotaped, then he should not be there. If, on the other hand, he just videotaped her because, well, he's just a horny cocksucker, then he needs to be there. Honestly, you don't need to be videotaping people in the shower, chicks, dudes, anything else against their will. Now they got a thing. There's channels for that now. Okay, so
it fucking happened. It's history.
Yeah, I know.
Been 5 years in Leavenworth right now, and Barack Obama was the one that said, "Okay, let's let females on submarines with nuclear fucking missiles."
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know. Fucking liberals. Then they'll put fucking women on submarines, and then they'll cut the goddamn defense budget in half.
Yep.
Piss me off. All right, I'm gonna stop.
It'll be a fucking.
See, dude, you're getting me. Why you talk about this shit? You want to get me upset. It's like you're twisting my balls. It's like you're kicking me in the nuts.
I want you to get real and talk about the shit that really troubles my mind.
Okay, well, you go ahead, talk about the shit that troubles your mind. Go ahead. And I'll smoke this bowl. How about that?
Yeah, man. No, I don't want to get you upset or anything, but that's what pisses me off. A woman should never be allowed on a submarine with nuclear missiles and a crew of 150 men. Nope. You know what I'm saying? I can't say anything to you that you don't already know. It's bad juju.
So I'm a firm believer that you age according to the amount of stress that you carry in your life. And the less stress you have, the less stress is on your body, your brain throughout your life, and you live a longer and happier and less stress-free life. Just my humble opinion. So I go to great pains to not get fired up, because in the world, there are plenty of things that fire me up. I'm a sensitive, fired up kind of guy. You can say that, you can look at me the wrong way and I just get pissed off. Trust me. And I'll tell you, I'm pissed off and I'll kick you in your nuts. But the less I do that, the happier I am. Let me see. I want to show you my bar. Does anybody want a bar? I built this bar and I need to give it away now.
That's a nice bar. That's really sweet.
This bar is so cool.
Yeah,
it's got a waterfall in the front. I'm not joking.
The less stress, the best. Like
it's got a waterfall.
My service on a submarine, I think mutual assured destruction. There's nothing to worry about. We're ready to launch the missiles, but we don't want to launch. We just go to sleep at night and we just dream that we could be called up, spin up one SQ, but that will never happen because they know if we spin up one SQ, so we just go to sleep at night. I mean, a lot of people don't understand what a submarine veteran goes through when you're locked up underwater in that tube with 16 birds with 10 nuclear missiles that can destroy every fucking city, the entire country of Russia at the press of one button. And so you just
apparently Marion agrees that I'm a dick. Yeah, what a dick.
No, man, you're highly intelligent. You're very cool. I enjoy intelligent conversation with you, man.
I'm just a guy trying to do his thing. That's all.
I'll tell you something that you won't see in a Tom Clancy movie. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, on the USS James Monroe, SSBN 622. They
am I gonna have to call my boys over at NSA? No. Are you about to expose state secrets here? Am I gonna have to beep you? bleep you? Is that? I'll hit the button. Go ahead.
We had an 8-channel audio stereo track when we laid in our bunks. You know what hot bunk means? Like you share a bunk
I do.
with another guy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I can only remember 1, 2, 3 of the channels. One was the captain's latest message. The other one was, like fire control, be prepared. This is your drill. If there's a fire on the side. The other one was the Moody Blues. And I would tune into the Moody Blues, the musical band.
I know the Moody Blues, the musical band. Yes.
Yep, that's what they played.
We had the same channels, but there were 4 of them, and they weren't live. They repeated. They were on tape.
Right.
Coming across.
They repeated.
That was Surface Fleet. We didn't have it as good as you sub bubbleheads did. On the Surface Fleet, we only had 4 channels of audio.
Don't trigger me.
Don't trigger me, man. What'd you call me, a target? Don't trigger me, man.
So you remember that shit? They played Moody Blues for you too?
Oh, God, yeah. And, of course, we had 2 channels. We had 1 channel of TV. And the worst movies on the planet. Movie night. What was movie night?
Yeah, that's right. They'd always play a black and white old war
movie night on the mess deck. But I always had to fucking mid-watch, and so I always slept until midnight and would get up and have mid-rats and then go on watch. So, but that's cool. I enjoyed watch. Watch was always cool up in combat. I dug that. I sat on a couple of different consoles. I started on a Whirly One, an WLQ 1 Golf, and then graduated to a Slick 32, and then to a Slick 32 V3, then to a Slick 32 Full Suite.
So I have no idea.
They're suites of ESM and ESW or electronic warfare suites is what they are.
I wish I could follow you, sir. But it was so soothing to be able to go to sleep and listen to the Moody Blues, knowing that I could be called up and with 8 minutes press a button that would kill everyone on the face of the planet. That really soothed me.
So did you have a problem with that whole button killing, everybody on the planet?
They actually let me hold the fucking launch trigger one time during a drill in missile compartment.
Okay. Because I'll be honest with you, I've never had a problem pulling a trigger on a fucking big rocket.
Yeah, that's
ever.
Yeah, and I was right there, but see, I was an ET, electronics technician. I was not a missile tech, and so the missile techs run, launch control on a submarine, and ETs are kind of like, oh, you stay outside and you just make sure the missiles launch. And for them to invite me in, it was the highlight of my fucking naval career. They pulled the fucking trigger out the safe. It looked like a CB broadcasting microphone, and it had this.
I want to say amen to Marion.
It had this fucking red button on top. All right, and they were like, "You can hold the trigger, but do not press the red button because shit could happen, even though it's a drill. You do not press the red button." No shit.
Sing, you're absolutely right, buddy. Dude, so imagine how far the people celebrating will go. We installed hundreds of judges and controlled the Supreme Court if the election went to the courts. Fuck yeah, brother. I'm sorry, I'm reading chat.
So I held that red button for 3 minutes with my thumb hovering above it, like half an inch away. And I knew that nothing would happen if I pressed it, except for several minutes later, it takes computers to spin up. But I was like, damn, this fucker's getting hot. Oh, shit. Take this thing. I handed it right back to the missile tech. And I was like, thank you for letting me hold it, but I don't want to hold this button any longer. Because, that means global thermonuclear war. Like, everyone's going to die on the whole face of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I even though the Moody Blues were there every night for me to relax to, I had fucking nightmares on that submarine, dude. I took it very seriously. I might sound like I'm joking right now, but I was a very serious-minded submariner. If
Maybe a
Russia
little too seriously minded, possibly.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
I felt like it was a heavy load to carry. I really did.
It is a heavy load, but
Yeah.
that's why you train and that's why you get paid. That's your job. That's your
Word.
responsibility. It's just
Oh.
that's just the way it is.
And it's not
If
like
that's a
the
problem,
movie.
if it's a problem for you, then you need to step away from it.
That's
Honestly.
right. And you will not even be allowed to go on the first
Well.
fucking cruise. They will kick your ass off if you have a problem with launching nuclear weapons. You're gone.
But and Truck, I 100% agree with you. The weight goes to the shoulders that can manage it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm proud of
And
them.
so,
And I was.
and that's
able to
why
step
you got
away
what you got. Exactly. That's
Well.
why they gave you the responsibility that they did.
Yeah, because I'm ready to fucking press the button. Just give me the fucking order.
But
So
I know this might not sound all that correct, but I was able to realize that I was not going to be able to carry that. I couldn't accept myself that with that load.
The needs of the many
I
exceed
gracefully
the needs of the few.
stepped away.
Tow truck. It's
That's
not
fine.
about you.
that's not a problem. That's probably the best move. So
No,
why
you
is
got to separate
It's an
yourself. You
embarrassment.
got
I mean, I have
to
an honorable discharge and okay, but it's an embarrassment, and I would I would like to have the pride that comes along with being a veteran, but I really feel uncomfortable about claiming that, and I don't, and that has been a lifetime burden for me, and now, especially now when things are falling apart, I wish I would have done it differently.
Well, see,
You know?
here's what happens to a submariner. When you go through all that training, tow truck, you've got to separate your own personal life from the needs of the many, the entire country, the homeland.
Yeah.
You've got to be willing to sacrifice your life for the needs of the many exceed the needs of the few. I mean, even if someone called me right now and go like, I want you to go on a suicide mission right now to Afghanistan, like if CIA or anybody was to contact me, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm going right now. Even if I know I'm going to fucking die, I'll do it for my country. I'll do it for you, tow truck.
Well, see, I still feel that patriotic duty, and right now I feel like I need to be doing something. And I guess I spoke with somebody the other day here in a chat, and they were like, dude, in your position, what you could do would be helpful to a lot of people and generations to come. And I'm struggling
my
with
time.
that right now.
No, I did my time.
Like I could grab my bag and go do something right now.
No, I did my time. I did my time. I did my part. There's nothing that can take that away from me. It's the most important thing I ever did in my whole fucking life. To serve on a United States submarine, the elite of the Navy. I've had Navy SEALs tell me, "You're a crazy motherfucker. You went on a submarine." Yeah, I have friends that are Navy SEAls right now, and they go, "Dude, what the fuck? I've seen your record."
But I think it's time for me to do something right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have children. I don't have a wife. And somebody's got to do something. And like you say, the needs of the many, right? And like my nephew's worth it, and he can't do it.
Oh, you're perfect for a suicide mission.
You know what I'm saying?
You're perfect for a suicide mission, just like me. I'd do it right now at the drop of a hat.
So
I'd do it right fucking now. If I knew it would take out an enemy serious strategic commission to do something bad.
And then, like I was saying earlier about how I separated from the Army and such, And now that was a different burden that I've carried throughout my life. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, man.
it sort of feels like now might be a really great opportunity for me to, have an impact on this Constitution. And
Yeah, but don't worry about it, man. There's other guys that are out there doing that shit. All we have to do is just stand up and be their backup. We got to, have their six right now. They'll never contact guys like us. I'm so fucked up. I'm like drunk right now, smoking weed. There's no way anybody's going to contact me and go, "Oh, we want you to carry out a suicide mission." I'll be like, "Okay, let's go." He'd be like, "Oh no, you're not prepared.
I made a
You're old,
personal.
decrepit. You gotta."
I made a personal oath after I separated from the Army that I was going to be. Okay, so when I joined, I wanted to be an airborne ranger, and that sort of got taken away from me for whatever reasons. And when I separated from him, I made up my mind that I was going to be the biggest, baddest ironworker you ever met in all your God-given days. Shake the hand that builds America. And, I did it for love of country. And I did it for prosperity. And I still contributed my part to this nation. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
With the whole patriotic idea in mind, it was my way of making sure that I didn't just, tune out or whatever like that. So it's kind of a different approach. But then
I always thought that about you, even though you didn't reveal this until later, Tow Truck. I always thought you were a veteran. For some reason, I could always tell.
Oh, you can. Hey, man, we know who we are, don't we?
Right.
We know who we are.
Yeah. I salute you, man.
Thank you, sir. But so what action, do we take? I guess maybe I am playing my part, by being that, like I said, shake the hand that builds America,
We all may have.
I'm
to
saying,
travel,
so yeah, I don't have ties. I've got a bag and a gun. Check it out. I'm ready to rock.
Well, let's not go there just yet. Let's wait and see. They've got until December 14th for every state to certify votes.
Oh yeah, you be nice until it's time to not be nice. That's what they said on Roadhouse.
Sure.
Ooh. Sick Pat.
I busted out a Roadhouse reference.
So even if it goes to December 14th and they haven't been certified, it gets kicked over to Congress, and guess what? We win.
Right.
I'll take it.
Yep. And then there's as far as being afraid or whatever, the president has several nuclear options that would really destroy their structure of government, and pretty much he could disable them. He could unclassify all their poopy dick secrets, and he could pack the cabinet full of good guys that they wouldn't be able to get rid of for a long time.
The Insurrection Act, right?
It's time for us to bring into direct focus the idea that this is bigger than this election, man. I mean, everybody's focused on Trump, and I get that, but this is way bigger than this fucking election. It's bigger than Trump. It's bigger than any of it.
Right.
They're talking about dismantling our country from the inside out, dude.
It's war.
Yeah, Sick Pat, you know about the Insurrection Act?
I do. Hey, Zachary,
Section
what's up,
3
man?
of the 14th Amendment explains that pretty well.
So
I haven't been able to.
Tow Truck, you already did your part, man. But stand by if there's something else for you to do. Just please believe me, man. You did your part already.
But I didn't get my wings, Bruce. You don't get it. I didn't get my wings.
Listen,
Well, it's okay, man. It's better than some flat-footed
our POTUS is
fucker
already
smoking meth that didn't get accepted to boot camp, right?
Word.
Singularity pointed out that our POTUS already sent us an order.
Yep.
Stand down, stand by.
It's real. Yep. Yep.
See,
We have to be on the right side of this. We cannot fuck
Law and
this
order.
up.
It's been the beginning of his candidacy. Law and order.
But tow truck, you know what I mean
Yep.
when I say you already did your part? You can relax now.
Well,
That's much more
I
than
don't know.
any fucking meth head, tie-dyed, Antifa fucking soy boy could ever dream of. You already did your part, man.
Well, and then, by the time I was 35 years old, I was a journeyman ironworker in local 512 St. Paul, Minnesota.
So you know what I mean? You already did your part.
One of the strongest ironworker unions in the world.
You already did your part,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You did more than any human being could be asked of.
Yet at the same time, during those last 40 years, everything fell to shit and all of our prosperity got stolen and all of our morals got eroded and all of our freaking laws got changed and our languages got changed and all of our everything got fucked up. And I was too busy worrying about building a building. I feel like I should have done it different. I should have done more.
Dude, you already did your part, man.
But on the other hand, I did address this last night, and I said to everybody that was still in chat whenever I spoke it, I said a lot of this is our own fucking fault, man. We weren't vigilant like we were warned to be.
That's what I'm saying.
And in a lot of ways, we all dropped the ball on this, bro.
No, but what do you expect us to do? Start a fucking civil war? Go out shooting people with our AR?
No, but I think when they were making small bites, taking small bites out of your Constitution, you should have been a whole lot more angry.
Yeah,
myself included, dude. Myself included. I'm pointing the mirror right at myself. So
in the 2018 midterms, they were testing all the shit out in that election that they used in this election, and no one called them on it in 2018.
Right.
No one jumped up and down. The fucking Republican National Committee was fucking silent.
And in Virginia, the Republicans just threw up their arms in defeat, and we lost the whole state in 2018.
Yep.
Here you go.
For guns, Second Amendment. Virginia's a bunch of pussies. Virginia's a bunch of pussies. I'm going to say that right now.
What is that about? What is that about how West Virginia is still under a code that was developed during the Civil War, that they are somewhat of a sovereign nation still?
Yeah, they can merge with Virginia. West Virginia can easily merge the border with Virginia again and become Virginia extended all the way to the western border of West Virginia again with the stroke of a pen. Yeah.
But they're inviting Virginians to come to West Virginia because of what?
West Virginia is telling Virginia, fuck you. We're about the Second Amendment. If you try to take the Second Amendment away, right, then we're going to take you away.
Right. They're inviting, because that's going on up here. Like I live in a 2A sanctuary county.
Jesus Christ, dude.
The fuck does that mean?
I'm telling you, they started talking about sanctuary cities, and we were like, okay, so if that's one of the ways to go, then why can't we have a sanctuary county 2A? And we do.
That's fucking
What the fuck
disgusting.
does that mean?
That means that
all the criminals
nobody
can
has
go in
no
there and
right
do
to
whatever
take
the
no
fuck they
gun from
want.
us in this county.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you went the other way.
No, sir.
And you know it's a damn shame that you have to declare a Second Amendment sanctuary
Right.
when the Second Amendment should protect you for the entire United States.
Yes. Open carry.
And not be infringed.
Right.
Yeah, what part of infringed don't you understand? It's like when you start to unravel the edge of a sweater and it's like a little thread.
You know, I'm sure the founding fathers they probably had a discussion about how to make sure that the Second Amendment was never taken away. So they were like, "Hey, we have a great idea. We'll put in shall not be infringed." That's very straightforward, clear cut. You can't take that any other way than shall not be infringed. Yeah,
Right.
somehow, here the fuck we are.
Of the word infringed. It's like a fringe of a sweater. You take a tiny little thread and you start pulling it. Tiny little bits come unraveled.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what infringed means. That means you cannot stop anyone from walking around with a gun. You cannot stop anyone for being arrested as a badass that committed a felony. No, it should be the Wild Wild West, in my opinion. It should still be the Wild Wild West. You fuck with me, I'm gonna shoot you. Draw, motherfucker. Draw.
So like
right?
Survival
of the fittest. If you don't draw faster than me, you're dead, motherfucker.
In actuality, the Wild Wild West was not that wild. Not like the movies portray. Because you know what? Everyone was polite because everyone was armed.
Right. And you don't draw unless you're ready to die.
Yep.
Oh, my county's full of very polite people. Everybody's really nice around here.
Hey, Chubits,
Yeah.
your mic is super hot. Can you back the gain off on it?
I'll just sit back a little bit. How's that?
There you go.
All right. Yeah, I got a little bit close. Then
That's pretty cool that Chubit's got my infringed definition.
I got what you meant.
Yeah. You don't infringe on the right to bear arms. You don't unravel it even a tiny little fucking bit. Somebody asked me for my carry permit. I'll begin. Constitution of the United States.
Yeah, hand them a copy of the Constitution, dude. Here's my fucking permit, dude. I don't have to ask anybody for permission. Get the fuck out of here.
That's right.
But then it's like the little chunks of erosion that have taken place that we didn't stand for. Like,
you're goddamn right. You're exactly
now
right.
We're talking about bump stocks, and they're doing every other thing to circumvent that.
Yeah.
Well,
again, it's these motherfuckers are all lawyers, and every lawyer will try to tell you that the definition of isn't is, and it's just lawyer speak. It's bullshit. Is what it is, and it's word games and garbage and lies, and I don't fucking appeal to any of it.
Well, I mean, I think when people don't accept their personal responsibility and they do something wrong and then they start squirming, and it sort of develops adaptations of the law. And if you got a lot of money, you pay for it, and you can affect the law as a standard, as a what do you call it, precedent, right? You can set precedent by your fucking excuse for what you did if you have enough money, and adapt the laws. And
Right.
So in a lot of ways, money is what's making this all sort of fall apart, because
That's why it pisses me off.
it's not an equal
They made
playing
the first two amendments so clear. They use like our friend here said. They use very clear language. Congress shall make no law, period, shall not be infringed. Period. You know what I mean? Like they were emphatic about those two amendments.
But they have. I mean, and why has it happened? Because the people that are in legislation have what? They've acted inappropriately and they've been able to be compromised and bribed.
Yes. And they've all been acting outside their fucking sworn oath.
Right?
And I'm tired of dealing with honorless fucking scum.
Dude, Sick Pat, I'm so fucking worn thin right now. I'm so fucking depressed, man.
You're not alone,
Hey,
Bruce.
Hey, Bruce,
Not
we
alone.
we really didn't. It's really not as bad. Yeah, we may lose Trump as president, but we're retaining the Senate. We've picked up a lot of seats in the House, and if we get the hand recounts of votes, we may just flip a couple more seats in the House that would give us control of the House. Plus, Trump has left us the legacy of 3 Supreme Court judges. At the end of the day, at least, at a minimum, for the first 2 years of Biden, if Biden is in office, he's going to be a complete lame duck president.
Hold up for a second. I want to address something in chat. Singularity. No, it's not that the strong should protect the weak. It's that the strong should protect the meek. Okay. Yeah. Do not misunderstand the two. When they said the meek would inherit the earth, they didn't mean weak people. They meant humble people with humble souls that maybe aren't willing to do what you and I are willing to do to secure our rights. That's why not everybody signs up for the military. Yeah. So I would ask that maybe you review your use of the word weak and review a replacement with the word meek.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely right. There's a gun behind every blade of grass. It doesn't matter if you're military or not.
So, following on to what I was saying, no one's paying attention.
Sorry about that.
No sweat. You made a good point. What has gotten almost zero attention in the media and on sites like the Donald.win and is on the state and local level. We cleaned the Democrats' clocks from sea to shining sea. Republicans expanded their base across all 50 states. We have control over more states now than we did before the election. Now, we just finished a census. So what that means is
in the Senate, right?
I'm talking at the state level. At the state level, we took over tons of state legislatures across the United States.
Right.
Republicans took massive control.
I heard we hit real good on judgeships too.
We did. So we just finished a census, which means all these new Republican legislatures across the United States, which we are in the majority on, are going to be redrawing all the districts. And for the next 10 years, all the elections will favor Republican candidates and not Democrats. One example, in New York, Republicans are going to be redrawing the districts in New York. And who do you think is first on the chopping block?
Right.
AOC. Her district is going away. She will not have a job in 2022. So it's not. It's
how AOC said that there should be a list of people that are Republicans that we should have on our blacklist. Like, I mean, there's a congressperson saying that we should have all these people on a fucking NSA list that.
Well, she didn't say that. She
I know,
asked
in other words,
she asked if anyone was keeping track or keeping a list.
yeah, like we should all
How,
just be,
yeah,
shot basically or something.
but the implication was there. Yeah.
How wicked can you fucking get? Republicans have never said that shit.
Nope.
Although I will not say on this YouTube channel what I'd like to do to Barack Obama when he gets to Gitmo.
Man. So, anyways, it's we may lose this battle, but we're in a much better position to win the war after this election right now.
Okay, the pendulum swings, Chobits.
Yep.
My brother taught me that in 2016. He was like, I'm sorry, 2014, 2012. He was like, oh, well, this has to happen. The wickedness has to come so that the pendulum swings the other way so that the righteousness will come later. Is that
Right.
what you're trying to say?
Yeah. And that's what happens every few generations.
Well, no, the easiest way to explain it is that God's universe and all things always seeks equilibrium. And what it really likes is kind of a gentle backwards, back and forth flow of energy. Sometimes one side is more dominant, sometimes the other side is more dominant, but there aren't really any extremes. That's what the normal functioning universe likes. And then what happens is they come in and they do something stupid like cheat, and it throws chaos into the game. Well, then you're not naturally swinging the pendulum anymore. And the longer you hold off the natural pendulum swing, the harder it's going to swing back when it does.
Exactly what I'm trying to say, Sick Pat.
That's a good
got
point.
it, man. Right. You got it. It's like the harder the pendulum swings left right now, the harder it will swing right. Right.
The other thing I read was that one side doesn't end up beating the other. One side just they get tired and weak.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just deep shit I'm talking here, and I barely know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Sick Pat knows what I'm saying.
I certainly do.
The harder the pendulum swings left, the harder it will swing right.
Absolutely.
But that's a tough thing to swallow, man. We could die in the fucking meantime. We could lose our fucking nation. We could lose the republic. It could be civil war.
It could be civil war, and I'm more than willing to go do my duty.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't have to, but God damn.
That pendulum can only swing.
We can't tolerate this shit. Is that what
That
I'm saying?
pendulum can only swing so fucking far before it's out of equilibrium. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right, Miriam. That's what I'm saying. In 4 years, it'll be rigged beyond a state. By the time fucking another election comes up, they'll have made up every fucking rule in the book that castrates our guys and fucking glorifies theirs.
Sick Pat, you know what I mean? The pendulum can only swing so far.
Oh, yeah.
Before it comes out of equilibrium.
That is correct.
It's off balance.
Yes. It's the injection of chaos that causes that.
I was out. What? Head kick. If you accept a stolen election, you're a traitor.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Because we're supposed to follow the Constitution, law and order.
That's
if it's not within the realms of law and order, you got it wrong.
Well, I sure in the fuck hope not, Club Kid, but
I don't think I can wait 4 more years. I think I'm going to have to go to arms.
That's what I'm
It's not
saying.
even arms at first. It's our arms will be for what they're always for defending ourselves. We will march peaceably upon our fucking leaders' strongholds and remove them as per our duty and our right to do. Now, if they start shooting at us, that's not our fault. We can defend ourselves.
Equal and opposing force.
That's right. Because they're criminals, and we know they're criminals, and everybody knows they're criminals. And they're not going to be allowed to fucking run rampant over this country much longer. I'm telling you.
How can this motherfucker only got 30 people to show up at his so-called rallies, and he's
Where he can't put together a whole
little
sentence.
girls' fucking titties? I mean, you've seen the videos. He's touching 7-year-old little girls' titties. He's a pedophile.
And he can't put together a whole sentence.
With fucking China. I'm going to have to say this shit. I don't care if you people don't like it. I'm going to speak the fucking truth. He's a fucking pedophile. He's in cahoots with China. He's in cahoots with Russia.
Yep.
And they're going to appoint him as the president of the United States? No, not on my fucking watch, motherfuckers.
I hear you, brother.
All right.
But what I don't get is the foolishness of it, because he hasn't announced the platform. He can't put a sentence together.
No, this is what they do. They like to piss on you while they're pissing on you, dude. They know it's a joke. It's literally like it's like them humping your leg. It's the spike of the football. We're such badasses. We can field this maggot motherfucker and put him in the presidency, and there's nothing you can do to stop us. That's what it is. They're pissing on us.
Watch me, motherfucker.
And I have the feeling that the whole idea of it is to undermine our form of government. That it doesn't have anything to do with
to undermine everything. They fucking hate America. They've said it fuck out loud, man.
No, this is good versus evil.
That's where it's coming from.
Good versus evil. This is a fucking pedophile. Look at Hunter Biden's fucking porn videos. All he's done is sell his ass. He hasn't done anything, Joe Biden, in 50 fucking years except sell his ass to foreign countries, and his fucking son's a pedophile bad man, and it's just wickedness.
That's why I say people are fucking evil, man. We are facing evil. This is not a fucking just a physical battle. It is a spiritual battle.
It's a spiritual battle, Sick Pat.
And you better have your fucking bootstraps pulled up tight because they're bringing it.
That's what
is it?
What I'm talking about.
Principalities and what?
Principalities.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sick Pat. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Good versus evil.
This is very basic humanity versus absolute chaos. Because what they're talking about isn't even tethered to any kind of reality.
Yeah, it's demonic. It's totally fucking demonic. It's communism, total rule by authoritarianism.
Yeah.
And you don't give a flying fuck about me because I'm Joe Biden. I'm the president.
Or whoever. Right.
Yeah. You can't have no guns. You're going to be taxed. You're going to be Green New Deal.
Yeah,
Can't have no car.
You're a slave.
So how then do we change the mentality? How do we change people's hearts?
You have to hurt them because they're
you
stupid.
have to hurt them. Oh my God! You know,
they won't stop. They've been begged every way from Sunday to stop this.
It's going to be a civil war,
and they just
I don't see any other way.
It's going to be a civil war. I hate to say it, but I've seen it coming.
Let me put it this way. I personally am not giving up any fucking more of my rights, period. How about that?
Yeah, me neither.
And I will lay in the fucking dirt anybody that tries.
It's going to be a civil war. I've seen it coming for years and years. There's going to be riots. There's going to be riots.
How much can you take from people, man?
It's going to be wicked. It's going to be more wicked than you can ever fucking understand until you're actually pulling the fucking trigger. We're going to have to pull the fucking trigger. I hate to say it.
Wow.
It's got to go to the Supreme Court, Ed K. At this point, if he doesn't sue, he's given up. But they got teams of shit working on suits all over the place. So that's right. We don't riot. We exercise our rights peacefully, strongly, correctly.
Yeah, we need the Supreme Court to order a full hand recount of every state. Maybe not every state, but every state using those Dominion voting machines at the minimum, a hand recount.
And that's half the fucking states, right?
Yeah, it's like 30 something. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree.
At a minimum, even if Trump loses that hand recount, at a minimum, at least both sides can have confidence at that point that the election was fair. But we have to have that hand recount to put it to rest.
300,000 votes suddenly appeared 2 days after the election in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, there's
They were all for
nothing,
Biden.
there's nothing that isn't fraudulent about these fucking things, man. It offends my sensibilities as a human being with a fucking brain to even have to address it as a possible. We know this is fraud.
Yeah, how did 300,000 votes suddenly appear overnight in Pennsylvania when Trump was in the lead?
I don't see any middle ground with that. I just don't.
Yeah, right.
Well, so Pat, what would be the procedure of a revote?
Well, no, we don't have to revote yet. What we have to
do
is petition our government correctly as Constitution enforcing citizens. And we do that by showing up physically and escorting them out of their offices one at a time. Now, if they won't leave peaceably, we do have the right to cast them out of their office.
And recount the paper ballots, right, Sick Pat?
No, because when we throw them out of their office, we're going to have to replace them. We're going to have to replace them by majority vote.
No, you don't replace them by majority vote. You take the next person in fucking power structure line. They have a fucking, continuity of government structure all the way down to the goddamn dog catcher. Figure out who's next and move them into the position temporarily until there's an election.
Wait, and Sick Pat, recount the paper ballots.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
No, because so many have been flawed, so many votes have been thrown away. So many people's voices were suppressed.
Yeah,
but I'm down with that's what I'm saying. I'm down with recounting the ballots, but it doesn't really matter because we know it was fraud from the beginning on its face. Joe Biden did not get more votes. I don't care what anybody says. Joe Biden did not get more votes than Obama got in 2008. He did not. Fuck you. I'll never believe that.
Yeah, right. Right. He only got 16 people to show up in pickup trucks blowing their horns at a rally, and Trump had 35,000.
Yeah, dude, it's just not even fucking within the realm of reasonable, man.
Right.
So Joe Biden had these Jeep rallies where all these people showed up in Jeeps, and someone ran the license plates on all the Jeeps that showed up, and none of them were registered or legitimate.
Right.
Yep. It was fucking AI. He wasn't even on the stage, man. It was a CGI. You can see it with his lips moving. It was a CGI, pre-generated.
And, as I watched it, well, first of all, it was supposed to be during prime time, and it didn't come out till quite after prime time, whatever. But as I listened to it, if I listened correctly, there was no real-time references. There were no real-time numbers there. And so I'm suggesting he could have said that days ago, according to their plan. And it wasn't even current or live or truthful.
Right.
Pissed right now. I'm going to have to drop out. Love you guys.
All right, bro.
Lots of love, Bruce.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. First, the illegal ballots need to be chucked the fuck out. You're right. You know, this shit it's just not even credible. It's not a credible question at this point. You know, do you think water's wet? Well, Captain Obvious. You know, we all know water's fucking wet. We all know this shit was a goddamn fraud.
Yeah, but throwing out the bad ballots. But see, they handed out 1 million freaking Sharpies that wrecked 1 million.
Yeah, the watermark is still out there floating around as a possibility. Nobody's actually debunked it yet.
Right.
So far as I can tell, the debunkers claimed each other as sources, so I'm not sure how that works.
With Joey and make love and cuddle with Joey.
Watch the water.
That wants one of you to go out there and live with
Yeah, watch the water, man.
Okay, you guys, I got to get to bed. It was nice hanging out with you,
All right,
but I'm
brother, you
about
have
to
a good
pass
one.
out. All right,
All right,
you guys,
Joe Vince.
you guys take
Well,
care, and I'll talk to you later.
See you around. Where can I find you? You got a channel or something like that?
Not really. I do, but not really. I don't really use it. I'm working on setting up like a DLive channel and DLive stream. That's just work in progress. All right,
I'm over there. Come and look.
Yes,
Come and look.
Yeah, I'll do that as soon as I get my stuff set up. I'll let you guys know. Anyways, have a good night. Take care.
All right. God bless you.
You too.
God dang it, Pat. We ran them all off. Put the link in the StreamYard. We need some new blood. Oh wait. Pat's on a conference. Okay. So let's see. What's in chat? More votes than citizens? Well, yeah, that's because that's the way we are in Minnesota. We give 110% of effort into everything we do. That's why we got 110% voter turnout. You know. I don't know what a WAPO article is. I don't know what the Washington Post, okay. Yeah, like Giuliani said, oh, mainstream media. Some chick was showing what she believed. Yeah, but if I'm right, what you're talking about, Andreas, she had a optical jeweler's lens. Well, yeah. Maybe, but I think I saw what she was trying to review, and that was pretty sketchy. That was pretty sketchy. I mean, I see dinosaurs in the clouds too, so whatever. It, 110%, man. Well, that's what happens when you bus a bunch of people around to every voting booth you can that day. You know, I mean, if you look at our state, everything's red except for the two counties that are Minneapolis and St. Paul. Hennepin and Ramsey County is where all the votes came in. You know, I mean, I get it in my town or in my county. There was reportedly 95% registered voter turnout. And I understand that because this is a Second Amendment sanctuary county. So that implies there's a lot of political activists here. In order to get that done, everybody had to come together and agree. So I get a very high turnout. But that every crackhead in Hennepin County voted. I ain't buying. I ain't buying that. You know. And then when you start looking at who owns the machines and what programs they're running, it's the bean counters. See there? Singularity? Somebody told me to get the fuck out of there with those numbers. Look, Colorado hit 120%.
That's insane, dude.
You know? So that's why, how do we get to a revote? Because there's nothing about it.
I'm telling you, they're going through the fucking court. They're exhausting their legal remedies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, at the end of the day, we're in limbo right now. We got to hold fast, you know. But I got to also say, I also have to say that we're going to be facing some pretty tough decisions, I think.
We got to find a group, got to group up, got to know, you know, like I think you were just saying it the other day. If you're running naked through the woods or through the briars, you know.
Yep.
But living like that, you won't make it alone. You can't stay awake all day. You can't stay awake for 24 hours.
Right.
You need somebody with you. And by that, I mean, you need a clan. You need a gang. You need a group.
Right. In which
and we've all been separated, compartmentalized, and labeled. And I don't like you because you wear Adidas and all that other bullshit.
Yes, there was a military man, if I'm not mistaken. It was a general, and the general had actually voted in the last several Democrat elections, and he was born in 1832. So, you know, he's an amazing man.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Where did that come from?
I think that was PA. Yeah. Joe Fraser voted in PA. Yeah, right. He's been dead since 2011.
Hulk Hogan's cat got a ballot.
Yeah. And there was some woman that got her like dead cat, the cat that had passed away, got a ballot. And she was like on the news and shit. Talking about, what the fuck is this?
What did Giuliani say today? Or no, it was one of the observers, one of the ballot observers. Well, the person was born in 1920, but so yeah.
Well, you know what? There are 100-year-old people out there, but guess what? Everybody at the voting station is going to remember him or her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's not going to be a thing that anybody, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, she came down and voted. We saw her. What up, Bruce?
Hey, man.
Bruce is back. Hogan's cat. It's true.
Okay. Let me just say something right now.
All right.
You said there's nothing we can do, tow truck. Wrong. We can trust that Trump has filed many, many lawsuits, and Rudolph Giuliani's on top of this shit. And his lawsuits involve not even a single GOP poll watcher being allowed to witness a single vote.
Right, Ed K. That's what I'm saying. They're pissing on us. They know what they're doing is absolutely transparent and stupid. And but they don't care. They're like, fuck them, you know? They have that little respect for us.
The harsh part is
serious. Dude, there are hundreds of fucking lawsuits. So here's the answer. Wait. I'm not gonna go all Q on you shit, but you've got to wait. It's the fog of war.
Oh no, dude, I totally agree. We are on pause right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what fog of war means? That means when you go into battle, whatever you think you're gonna pull, a gun, a knife on somebody, something's gonna go sideways. And oh shit, my gun didn't work, my knife didn't work. Now I gotta kill this guy some other way. That's called the fog of war. That's why you have to have a plan A, plan B, plan C. You know, that's when you pull a grenade out of your backpack
and if you can find that Mr. Murphy and handcuff his ass in the basement for it.
Yeah, right. So that's what Trump's doing right now. He's going for plan B, C, D. All right.
Stuart Rhodes.
No state. Okay, fuck the MSM. I just want to say this, not for you guys on chat right now, for everyone that's listening. 30, 40, 50 fucking people. Who knows how many people. Okay, just because mainstream media calls the vote, they don't decide shit. Every state has to certify their vote count. Every individual fucking state. And they have until December 14th to certify their count. And that has to be in congruence with any lawsuits that are filed within that state. And so if there's a lawsuit pending, that can't happen. That state cannot happen. And so, I mean, the worst thing that could happen is Nancy Pelosi. Hey, Sick Pat, have you ever observed a black hole? You know how to observe a black hole? I mean, scientists, okay, you just lift up Nancy Pelosi's skirt.
Yikes. Hope it's
good Lord.
Thank you. I made that one up myself. That's how you observe a black hole. Don't go there. Because you'll be caught in the fucking, circular swirl of.
Yeah. It's all bad.
Kid is talking about a republic governed by laws, not democratic mobs.
Nancy Pelosi in January or February could actually become the president of the United States on a shirt. Tail.
No.
It can only last, as long as it takes to go to the Supreme Court. She could become the president, the black hole president of the United States. Nancy.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to figure out that they broke a law and they will be disabled from serving public office. Yeah, all it takes is one.
There'll be thousands of fucking election officials in many fucking states.
Right.
I mean, Steve Pachenik,
right,
the former CIA.
So what makes you think that Pelosi would ever have the White House?
Because she's the Speaker of the House, and that's what the Constitution says. If there's yeah, because
you could find enough shit on her to get her hanged right now. I know we could.
Yep, she could become.
Never gonna.
Yep, no, dude, it's all legal. It's by the Constitution. If there's a fraudulent or undecided presidential election, Speaker of the House becomes the president in January, late February. This shit drags on that long. Now wrap that around your head. Then we're gonna get out the fucking AR-15s. That shit will not stand in my book. Not on my fucking watch. No.
They're just.
But it could go out that long. I just want you patriots to be prepared for what can happen. This shit's gonna drag out a long fucking time. I want you to pop your popcorn. All right, get your beer out. Smoke your joint.
Well, I don't know about all that. It's kind of a time to get healthy, wealthy, wise, get your shit together. No, not popcorn and beer time, Bruce. I gotta disagree with you right there. It ain't time for that.
What are we supposed to do, man?
You build your mind, you build your muscles, you know your navigation, you build a gang, a crew, you get it together, pal. You start making friends.
I've already done that 3, 4, 5 years
I don't mean popcorn and beer friends, my bud.
No,
That's not what I'm
mean,
talking.
serious, dude. I have Navy SEALs on my team.
Well, you better start calling them up.
Yeah.
How's it going, bud? Haven't talked to you for a while. What's going on?
That's
Get
a
to
good
know
word.
your neighbors.
Right. That's a good word.
You know,
Like, what are we going to do? What's plan A? What's plan B? What's plan C?
right?
Because the
Because
fog
here's
of
something I
war,
told. Here's
you know,
something
the
I
fog
told a
of war,
person one
right?
time.
No
It was
attack
there was
ever
a black guy.
survived the first. No attack, no plan ever survives the first attack. You always have to change tactics, right?
I don't wait. Singularity. What have I misspoken? What did I mean to say when I said groups, gangs, clans? I'm generalizing. I mean, I'm using the whole thesaurus here, but what am I trying to say?
No, you're
But then
correct.
another thing, like I knew this black guy, a BLM guy in Minneapolis, and he said, "Oh, I got this gun, and when it goes down, I'm going to go out." And I was like, "No, you're not." And he looked at me, real evil, and he was like, "Well, what do you mean?" I was like, "Dude, you don't even know how to use it. Okay, that's one thing." I told him you wouldn't last a day. Well, why not? I said, well, you don't have a group, you don't have a plan, you don't have a B, you don't have a C, you don't know how to use, you don't know how to get around, you're not healthy, you're not, you don't even, you're insignificant. You
Yeah.
could be
Here's the term they have in
gone.
the SEALs that I know right now. They go, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. That means if you're
There you
alone,
go.
yeah, 2 is 1,
Yeah.
1 is none. So if
Thank
you
you.
don't have 2, if you don't have a partner, you're fucked. If you're alone, you're fucked. Right?
Unified front. Unified front is what singularity has helped me out with what I was struggling to word for.
But am I right, tow truck? If you're alone,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your head
We
can
were
only look
talking about that
so
when you
many
clicked out.
degrees. You can't watch your own 6.
You can't. No, and you can't stay awake all day either.
Right.
Good job at point.
2 is
And
1, 1 is
you
none.
can't cook dinner. You can't cook dinner and guard the door
Yep.
at the same time, man.
You can't take a shit and shoot somebody at the same time.
That's right. And well, I mean that's part of the tactics of this war that we're in is that we've all been separated, and now everybody's their own superhero. Everybody fucking knows everything, and everybody, I got this, and my bags are
ladies and gentlemen,
packed. Well, what to walk
fire
to where to go where?
Fire in the goat. That's where.
Well,
Here, I got a
that's
bell
where
for
I'm
that.
fucking up. I'm thinking I'm just gonna head for the fucking hills alone as a nomad, and then I'm gonna be facing a grizzly bear and 2-foot predators.
Well,
But that's okay if I
somebody set me.
I mean,
Somebody
I go out
set
a
me
hero.
straight on that.
Yeah, I mean, but
Let's
still, it's better than nothing. I mean, I've got a team. I think these guys will call me if the shit hits the fan. They'll be like, okay, let's mobilize. But what if I don't ever get that phone call? What's plan B? Plan B is head for the fucking hills alone. You guys will never see me again or hear from me again. You'll be like, oh, I hope Bruce Wayne made it.
Yeah.
20 years later, you'll be like, oh, is that Bruce Wayne in the chat room? He made it. He's on a ham
Somebody
radio.
over at Ron Gibson set me straight on that the other day, Pat. I'm trying to come up with the name. Naked Yamaha. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah.
He set me real straight about that run to the hills bullshit. Because I asked him, I said, look, man, I'm old, I'm not married, don't have kids. and what should I do? And he gave me a quote that I'm trying to recall. I'm having a real hard time recalling it. But he was like, dude, the guy that so the quote went something like, if you run to the hills,
Right.
you really let down all of your standards,
Yeah. Yeah.
You really lost. Well, because if you're able to affect.
Yeah, but what if you're depending on them to call you and contact you when the shit hits the fan and they don't? When they fail to contact you and they leave you laying in the fucking ditch? What else are you supposed to do?
All right, dude. The easiest way to explain this is you want to think about it like Fight Club, where nobody really knows what's going on, but they all kind of know what the target and the goal is. Now,
hey, Canoes.
Yeah, so we'll meet on Checkpoint Charlie.
Checkpoint Charlie, there you go.
Right. And the ones that don't meet there are the ones that didn't make it. Right.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I know. Believe me, Sick Pat, I got plan B, C, D, X, Y, Z.
And you should. Absolutely. That's,
But I can't depend on anybody right now, except, I'd like to know you guys. Sick Pat, I sent you an email years ago. You've never contacted me. Canoes has my phone number.
I have your phone number. We talked on the phone, dude.
All right. So will you call me when the shit hits the fan?
All right. Well, sure.
Yeah. You'd be like,
yeah, we're gonna later on tomorrow evening. We're supposed to have a bonfire down here with some visitors. So we're gonna fucking. I'll call you on the phone while we're doing that.
That would be so sweet, dude. Because I'm a serious motherfucker. I just, I'm slow. I'm ignorant. I'm wild and I'm free. I've got the
that has a lot to do with
music in me.
That has a lot to do with
man.
The wise man
knows my life for my country and my citizens.
There you go. Yeah,
I will. I don't care if I go out. If I go out firing bullets, well, that's a good thing to do. But I don't want to. I've never killed a man directly, Sick Pat.
Good.
If it comes down to it, I will.
There you go. I mean, do you, man?
I don't want to. It's a hell of a thing. It's not fun.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I don't. But
I kind of appreciate what Kay's up to though too, and trying to.
Oh, dude, she's all over this.
Yeah, I really like that, and I want to do more like that. Yeah, it's a little clumsy and everything, but she's doing what she can.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've watched Kay streams on YouTube, right? Yeah, I've watched Kay stream. She streams from a bar or her bedroom or something.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, I developed all these channels on all these different platforms that are Tow Truck Lives Matter. And that's on Parler, and that's on Rumble, and that's on D-Live, and that's on Censor Wars, and that's on not Facebook, sorry. But it's on YouTube, and I'm looking for others, I'm at Brighteon, I'm at Patreon, I'm at Gmail, I'm at you. See, I'm out there. Tow Truck Lives Matter, right? It's out there. And my intention is to make it all a place to connect and find each other and realize each other and be able to be in contact with each other. That's what I'm.
You have my
because
phone
it's
number?
always been my frustration since I ever started this stuff, which I only started. Here's what happened. I was listening to Alex Jones one day, and the caller said, "Hey, I just started a new social media. It's called Censor Wars. Check me out." And I did, and that's how it all started, right? And whatever. I had problems during those live streams because at the time I was excited and I wanted to know what to do, what I could do, who I could talk to, where I could go, how we could organize.
Do you have my phone number? Do you have my phone number?
Huh?
Do you have my phone number?
No, I don't even have a phone.
Oh, shit.
Hey, do you guys got a Discord channel?
I have Tow Truck at Discord. Yes, sir.
I'm going to enter it now. Tow Truck.
And so many platforms I will not go on right now because
I can't find it.
All right, Sick Pat, if Tow Truck calls you, you're free to give him my phone number.
You can put it in private chat if you'd like.
I can't do that on YouTube. There is no such thing as private chat.
On StreamYard.
No, I'm not logged into StreamYard. I can't do that.
How the hell are you talking to me? How the hell are you talking to me? And you're not logged into
YouTube. I'm not logged in through StreamYard.
Come on, Bruce. Come on, Bruce.
No, I'm logged in through YouTube. I'm not logged in through StreamYard.
But you're looking at the StreamYard screen.
Yeah, but I don't have a StreamYard account.
Doesn't matter. Click comments and then click private chat.
YouTube.
There you go.
It doesn't work on Linux. I have so many.
Linux can be different. Okay.
I'm using Linux.
Paranoid fucking computer dude you'll ever meet. Well, that's what I've been told. I'm not paranoid. I'm just careful. I'm just saying, just Sick Pat, if you can hear me. Yeah, please give Tow Truck my phone number if you ask for it.
Sure enough, man.
All right, thank you.
He can call me and I'll give it to him.
Yeah, just give it to him.
I don't have anybody's number. The only number I have is I have Wizard's number. That's it.
Oh Lord. All right. Wiz has my phone number. You can call Wiz and get my number.
Yeah. I don't have a phone.
That's how we work. That's how we work. We just connect like that. We just say, okay, you have my permission, but don't ever give my phone number to anybody else without my permission.
Give my phone number to everybody. I don't give a shit. Go ahead and call me with heavy breathing. I don't care.
You're like, at this point, fuck it.
Well, that's kind of too, I was real apprehensive about, a name or being identified. And I set up this persona. Everybody knows who I am, they know where I live and all that. But you are part of a crew, then they would be happy to tell you if there was a problem. They would be happy to tell you where the fuck I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But so I put this persona out there, Tow Truck, and he's everywhere. And I want to bring it all together. Bruce, are you aware of the Hangout spot at Google Hangouts?
Yeah, and it's very easily hackable.
Right, but it's there, and we can interact.
Yeah, but I won't go there anymore. Sorry, it's called peer-to-peer streaming, and I study technology, and I won't go there.
Okay, that's fine.
It has nothing to do with you personally.
No, I get it. It's just, it's available, and it's, I forget who instigated it. I think it was Scully.
Well, it's a direct channel where when you share a photo or something like that, it gives Google a direct pipeline into your computers or telephones, photographs, or anything that's on your computer. I mean, it's just,
I'm not going to live in fear anymore. Fuck all that.
Yeah, it's wicked.
Well, you could have a separate computer just for that.
Yeah, you can have a separate computer.
There's that too. Yeah.
So look, you give them something to find so that they stop looking, right? It's a decoy.
Oh, that must be Smiley. I'm sorry, I'm somewhere else. I'm trying to figure out some. So hi.
It's called peer-to-peer file sharing, right? Smiley face.
Oh wow, wow.
What do you think,
Peer-to-peer file sharing is a little
Bruce?
bit.
What do you think
less
about Proton
secure.
Mail?
I haven't
It's a little
checked it
bit
out.
less
That's my next
secure
move.
than chatting. I mean, you could call YouTube peer-to-peer
God.
file, but it's not peer-to-peer because no one has access to the photographs on your computer. You're just texting,
Oh my god.
right? Smiley face.
Right.
Yeah. So Google Hangouts is a little bit less secure than regular YouTube, and I just
Oh my
phone numbers
god.
are good.
Oh my god. You guys, I'm so excited to share this. Oh my god. I'm gonna shut up now, but when you guys see this is really means something to me. This is super cool. Carry on.
Carry on, tow truck. Salute you, sir.
This is really fucking special, man.
So, Smiley face, you probably know a lot about this shit that I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Tell me.
A lot of people are using Proton Mail for encrypted email, but it says it's supported by the European Union, so that's kind of strange.
No, it's actually Switzerland. It was developed by CERN.
Yeah, it says Switzerland on the bottom, right?
Providers.
Switzerland, and then it says this project is supported by the European Union's Horizon 2020 program. Grant number
Supposedly
848554.
they have servers that cannot be
Right.
served with a warrant from any other country because it's Switzerland.
Right.
Like, even if you're doing something nefarious, no other country can demand your files.
Right. So you could probably message through that.
Message through that?
No, like, emails.
Well, of course. I mean, you've got the Prism virus that exists on every computer.
Yeah.
It's by the NSA.
Yep.
Prism virus.
Yep.
Heard of it?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so we're all infected. I mean, the NSA can see anything. It doesn't matter.
Well, I have a separate computer that's not on the internet. It doesn't have a Wi-Fi card or anything on it. That's where I keep all my database and files on it.
No, the Prism virus, dude, can see anything you're doing anywhere on the internet. Doesn't matter what kind of encryption or.
No, I have a computer that's completely offline that I don't use for the internet at all. It doesn't have a Wi-Fi card.
Oh yeah, if it's not plugged in, then yeah.
Yep,
but
exactly.
Different.
So that's probably the best bet. That's where I store all my files at.
So yeah, I mean, it's basically Proton Mail is the best encrypted security you can get because it's in Switzerland and their servers are deep underground in a bunker. Sealed vault, a bunker.
You can't hack a smoke signal.
That's right. Hey, that's my line. 1 smoke signal means good. 2 means war.
That's right.
It means send help.
3 signals, I'm on fire.
Yeah, 3 signals means I'm fucked. Don't come over here. It's too late.
Oh my god. I'm tripping right now, you guys. Dreas sent me something so fucking cool. It's just wow. It's really cool. He redid the icon that he made for me a few months ago.
Yeah.
And it's just it really makes me feel great, man. I feel honored and blessed, and it's really cool that, you know, I don't know, that people care about each other. And
Well, are you going to show it to us or what, man?
well,
Face
yeah,
to
I'm struggling, but then Smiley Face wanted me to add him, and I was looking for Smiley Face, but yeah, see, what would I do? Where can I put the picture that you can put it up, Pat?
I don't know. Just put it in your little picture thing, or share it. Share screen. Bring it up in your viewer and just share the screen.
Oh, okay.
It's a
I can
picture. You
share
don't
them.
even have to worry about you don't have to worry about volume or anything, audio.
Okay, so I'll do this.
Yeah,
Share
Community to the
screen.
Moon knows. The National Security Agency developed a virus about a decade ago called Prism, and it can hack into any computer communications. It can hack into, and it can dwell on your computer as a Trojan horse and see anything that you're doing. Prism, PRISM, and they don't have to use a brute force attack. They can just
Right.
decrypt any signal that you're seeing. So it doesn't matter
All
what
right, here we go.
encrypted
All
shit
right.
you're doing in a foreign country.
What the hell? You shared our screen. Oh, there you go.
I mean,
Toast
Canoes,
right. Oh, look
we
at
all
that.
knew we were already hacked when Obama was president. We've already been hacked all the time. Don't ever think that your shit's totally 100% secure.
So you should basically keep your memory on a card or a backup hard drive and switch it off when you're on the net.
No, I get my memory in my brain.
That
I
too.
just
That
erase
too.
the fucking hard drive.
Yeah.
Format the hard drive.
Bleach bit.
How's that for a warm fuzzy, Pat?
He was going to talk about election fraud, and they pulled the show. Ain't that a bitch? Fox can suck
Yeah.
our dick too.
They fired her. They fired her.
Who?
Janine Pirro.
It's crazy.
No, Judge Janine?
Yeah.
They fired her?
Yeah.
Holy
Unbelievable.
shit.
I
Yeah.
hope OAN picks her up. They'll skyrocket, dude.
Don't. What'd you say?
I said, I hope OAN picks her up. They'll skyrocket.
Yeah, Echelon Canoes. Yep.
Man.
Echelon and Prism. Yep. They can hack
Yeah.
any encrypted shit.
What you don't want to do is piss off a very good judge with a little bit of Cuban blood in her. And
Yeah, right.
that is going to make her mad, mad. We got one on our team now. No
telling
worries.
Yeah, I can already smell the steam on that one.
Wow. That's shocking. They fired
Yeah.
Janine.
Oh, wait, Club Kid he says they didn't fire her.
Oh, okay.
They give her a leave
They
of
just pulled the episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Well, you know what that means. She'll be
Rumors.
fired in 2 weeks.
Well, she ain't going to work for them if they're going to do that. She won't stay there.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Damn it. A lot of people have been saying Fox News. I mean, they called Arizona, 10 hours after they got 50% of the vote? And we're like, oh, Biden won Arizona.
Right.
You fucking dickheads. For half the vote.
Shittery. Yes, Bills. That is exactly right.
Don't trust any mainstream media anymore.
Hell no.
No. See, Sick Pat, I've been trying to tell you people this shit. Here's what I'm trying to wrap my tiny little brain
What do you
around.
mean by you people?
You
That's
pay.
racist.
Everybody was listening to me, not just you, Sick Pat. We are living in the last days, which the Bible says is the age.
Oh, good Lord. No, no. Stop going down that fucking rabbit hole. Nobody will know when it's coming. You're never going to see it coming, dude.
That's why I'm
Like a
telling
thief in
you.
the night.
It's the age of deception. Even what's happening right now, even what I can wrap my tiny little brain around right now may be totally deception. I could be totally wrong about what's happening right now with this election. It's the age of deception. And the worst thing about being deceived is that you don't know you're being deceived.
Well, but Bruce, we're at war and you're talking about beer and popcorn. So you know, I mean, as far as not seeing it coming, you didn't see it coming. And it's here.
Oh yeah, thing I saw those. Yeah.
Right.
You weren't the only one that posted those. There were people.
This is the age of deception. Whatever you think you may understand right now could be 100% completely the opposite. That's the wickedness of the devil.
I doubt it. I feel pretty good about where I'm at.
Just saying.
That's a good idea.
I have faith in only one thing right now, and that the Creator, the Lord Yahshua. I have no faith in any fucking politician right now. Anyone. I don't care if it's President Trump. I have no faith in him. I have faith in Yahshua, the Lord.
There you go.
That's it. Period.
Okay. Hey, guys, I got a notification here from We the People News. Steve Kuchenik and Homeland Security confirm election sting operation.
So that was real, the watermark.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, I'm going
to... All right, I'm
check the watermark.
Oh, Jesus.
Canoes, the watermark, right?
Yeah. Give me a minute to look it up.
Well, see, do you know that cybersecurity of the NSA has already confirmed that that's a rumor, that all states create their own watermarks when they print out ballots? It's not a nationwide ballot printout.
But there's some artifacts from the actual printers that could trace it back to the printer.
They're saying they didn't inform anyone about this. They just did it before the ballots were even delivered to the state.
Double watermark. It could be the state watermark and a nationwide mark.
Bam.
So where can I find this?
Fucking you people. Thanks, Don T. Rump.
I mean, thanks, Canoe, but I just fuck, man. Like I said,
I have a ballot. I can't find any more.
I'm praying and I'm trusting my friends here that are true patriots that I can talk to tonight. Thank you for everyone that's talking to me right now, because this is really hard for me. I'm so fucking depressed. I haven't eaten in 3 days.
Maybe you should eat.
Me neither.
I've been so fucking
drunk. It makes it worse if you're hungry.
Well, I'm taking vitamins.
Go eat something.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, hey, what a slap in the face is that to the deep state,
Eat a
man?
steak, lots of protein, it'll knock your ass out.
Yeah, I know.
You got to be ready for the battle, right? You got to go eat something.
Yeah, he just slapped him right in the face. He's like, fuck you, I'm going golfing. That's fucking awesome. That's classic Trump.
Yep. Or he knows to keep them in the dark.
But you don't know how much fat is on my belly. I've got 30 pounds of energy right here on my gut. I'm prepared for when the shit is the fan. When you got to survive and it's 30 below zero, you better have a fucking fat roll. Have you ever watched the old movies, how people starve to death?
Yeah.
The ones that are skinny die first.
Yep.
Yeah,
or the fat one gets eaten.
Again, it's bordering on pure insanity at this point, and
be prepared, my friends. If you don't have a fat roll, you're going to be the first to die. Skinny motherfuckers will die first. Right?
Yeah, this ain't the zombie revolution, man. We don't have to do cardio.
Right.
You just drive around.
Fat is what makes things taste good, right?
Right.
Shit, if there are zombies, you're fucked.
Right.
Just imagine getting eaten by a bunch of Antifa dudes.
Oh, Jesus. All hopped up on bath salts and fucking.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Oh, that's like what was going on in the chop, in the Chaz.
Yeah.
If they would have kept that going for another couple of months, I'm sure it would have happened.
Well, there'd have been some Donner Party action jumping off up in there.
Exactly. Don says, I bet I taste great.
Yeah, man.
I will barbecue your ass in molasses.
That's right. Oh, my goodness.
That's why I told you guys I've got a $3,000 plate of titanium in my spine right now. So when I pass away, you all have permission to barbecue my ass in molasses and take that titanium plate and trade it or sell it.
Oh, no, dude. I'm a fucking artist with a blade, man.
You have my permission, sick Pat.
Ask every deer that I've ever butchered, dude. I will go in there delicately and extract that motherfucker.
You have my permission, dude. Just remember me. Just go, Bruce Wayne, he was a cool dude. He served his country.
Hell yeah, man.
Can I eat your ass too?
Yeah, if you gotta. I mean, I'd rather not, but whatever. Can you just make sure I'm dead first? I mean, like, don't pull a Homer Simpson and start chewing on me before I go, man.
But we have to keep each other alive.
Right. Yeah. Yes, it's a moral conundrum.
Correct. But you never eat somebody's ass without permission.
Right.
Right. But dude, I've got a $3,000 plate of titanium in my spine. That's more precious than gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's between my shoulder blades. They fucked me up. Goddamn chiropractor started wailing on me one night. Like, I'll crack that shit. I'll blow your fucking disc out. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I tried to sue him, but it wouldn't work.
No?
Yeah, my spinal surgeon says, oh, no. We stick together, us and chiropractors. That could have happened in your sleep. Quote, unquote.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Jeez.
That's what he said. That could have happened in your sleep. And I had lost the use of my right arm. I couldn't even raise.
Doc, I've been to sleep a lot of times. My arm never stopped working before.
Right. You know I don't make shit up, dude. I'm not bullshitting.
I didn't say you were bullshitting.
Yeah. I was in such incredible pain that I couldn't even go through the fucking MRI without crying.
Oh, geez.
Just rolling out of my eyes. The pain was so fucking severe. Spinal nerve pain is the worst pain known to human science, and you don't ever want to go there. It's like I just wanted to die. It's not fun. Very fucking far from fun. And they can tell when you're in that much pain. They're like, oh shit. Rush this dude into emergency surgery right now. Right.
Why is he not already being surged? He should already be surged. Isn't this a fucking surgery clinic? Where's the surge?
It was a lot of fun though when I came out of.
Good night, NK.
I was like, oh shit, I can't handle this just because I wanted more.
Yeah.
Dream well.
The fucking dope. It's like, shoot me up again. This is fun. I want to go back under. And I'm like, okay, we'll put you back under.
Put me back. Put me back.
Right.
I felt that way after my bike wreck, dude. When I came to, I was like, oh, just put me back out, man. I looked around and realized I was in a fucking hospital room, and I'm just like, where's the goddamn nurse button?
Right.
Nurse, knock me back out.
And they did, right?
Yes, they did.
Yep. All you got to do is start fighting, swinging your arms around like you're panicking, like you're going to hit somebody, and they'll put you right out. They already got the shit ready. It's already plugged into your fucking vein.
No, dude, you know what? They didn't give me any shit up there. They really didn't. They were pretty great. Yeah.
Oh, there they had me plugged up. They were like, this shit's going to hurt when you come to.
Yeah. No, they drugged the shit out of me and had no problem doing it.
Right. Not fun. For all you people listening, it's not fun. We make it sound like fun, but it's not.
For the fact it's fun to talk about sometimes, you know, the good old days and all that.
Well, I would talk about tomorrow, but it's 5 minutes away, so I gotta do my review of the day and then start a new one. So I'm gonna sign out.
Yeah, man.
Right on.
It's
and,
my pumpkin time too.
I just really, man, that it's fuck, I'm out of words, man. Lots of love. I'm out.
Right on, brother.
Peace out, dude. All right. Good
All right, touch up. Nice chatting with you, man.
Ew, I got gooey lung tonight.
Oh, you got the COVID?
No, I ain't got the coof, man.
The coof. You call it the coof now?
Yeah, that's right, man. The coof.
You fucker.
Who gave it to you?
Nobody. It's like, this is the shit you get from smoking non-filter cigarettes for 30 years and shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, the coof. Okay, yeah. Not virus.
Yeah, you can't say COVID because they like dock your shit.
Yeah. Yo, Bruce, you ever thought about how small a micro SD card is?
Well, I have one in my smartphone.
Yeah, so they have them up to a terabyte now, and I was thinking, like, if you wanted to exchange something, right, you would put double-sided tape on one side, go for a handshake, and it would stick to the other person's hand. And it's up to a terabyte.
And
it's a pretty good method of transmitting a lot of information fast outside of the internet.
What?
Right.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
My SD card only has 32 gigabytes. How much is a terabyte?
Oh, I am more than willing, Bills. We like I said,
we're like $200 fucking shit. We
do not have a clear objective right now. We have to wait to see what happens.
I already told you guys, wait for the lawsuits. Hundreds of lawsuits have been filed right now by Rudolph Giuliani, the president's top lawyer, in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Georgia. All we have to do is wait it out. No states have declared their votes certified. They have until December 14th. So the best thing we could do right now is sit here and shoot the shit. Because we know that when they expose these fraudulent motherfuckers, all the fraudulent ballots will be cast out and Trump will be the winner.
You cheat, you lose.
Yeah.
That's how it goes in America, right?
Right.
Yep. All right, man. Hey, Canoes, you gonna hang out for a while?
No, I think it's a good time to shut it down.
All right, it's definitely my pumpkin time. I'm an hour late.
All righty.
All right,
Good
good night,
good
y'all.
talking to you. We'll see you later.
All right, see ya.